Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to UNI2BL Monthly Open number 24. Huge.
Yo.
Hello. This event was canceled last time it came around, but we're back. We have entrants this time.
We actually got people.
We got enough to run a bracket.
Yeah.
Yay!
18 gamers up to play tonight. I am, of course, joined by my prestigious co-commentators. Why don't y'all introduce yourselves? Gaspit, you can start us off.
Prestigious, you say? All right then. Not sure that's the word I would use, but either way, my name is Hunter Linne, aka Gaspit Farm. We'll use whichever one you want. I am joined by the lovely Angel Neko, and we are here to watch some Under Night.
Hello. I'm Angel Neko, also known as Mai, and yeah, I'm excited to see what our contestants have for us tonight.
It should be.
I believe. Oh,
no, you're good. Should be pretty interesting. Is all I was gonna say. First up is LiteTheIronMan versus Waelpro.
that is right. Light is, for those who don't know, a fairly prominent Linne player within this community. Has won a handful of brackets before. Definitely someone to kind of look at if you're learning the character. Waelpro also very high level for what's generally within the beginner lobbies, being prolific with both the Eltnum and, as we were about to see, Carmine. Okay.
It looks like we'll be seeing the Carmine today.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I don't think I have seen any Carmine gameplay at this level before. It'll be interesting.
Whale's got a pretty solid Carmine. For people who don't quite know how our events work, this is the monthly open. It's an open registration, and we start with 5-round Swiss, so this will be first round of Swiss here. And after that 5-round Swiss, whoever the top 8 players are, then get put into a double elim bracket to duke it out for the top 8 spots. So, a lot of games.
There you
Should
go.
be fun. Yeah, I think we are
this
all
way,
set to go.
This way, with the Swiss pools, everybody gets a chance to play, whether you are a beginner or someone who's been around the block. What we have for you right now is going to be very fun, potentially educational. I will try to explain things. Either way, let's jump right
a
in.
lot of favors. Nice ranged open from Carmine.
Yep, and a little, not gonna punish the DP there, but it's gonna get a puddle on the screen, which is gonna help a lot. Gonna go ahead and get that bomb in here, push your way in. Honestly, oh, never mind. There it is. Little 6C overhead to finish the job. A 1, a 2. Quite similar.
Oh, nice answer there to get out of the corner.
Oh yeah, with the roll. That is definitely a thing that Linne has. So, like, at this level, I think you can get away with it more often. It is something that's like she's not invulnerable during, but she can evade a lot of things. Is not gonna evade these hands though. Once again, a large part of Carmine is just getting the puddle on screen, it commanding a lot of space with all of the follow-ups that come from it.
And he has a lot of options on where on the screen he can put that puddle too.
Exactly. Basically, free reign, being able to just like put it down, then move it even afterwards. Oh, and just
vicious round 2.
Just gonna end with the style points. Didn't even need it. already killed. Moving
Got
right
the
on
meter, might as
ahead.
well burn it.
That is the mentality, especially in this version of the game, because you get it back so quickly.
Absolutely.
Are we good? Okay. Did that happen for everyone or just me?
I didn't notice anything myself.
Yeah, I'm in game
Game
2.
is gonna keep going. All right, you're gonna have to do the heavy lifting because I just had a disconnect.
Oh, that's a shame. We'll get you back in as soon as we can. The nice back and forth
right.
here, though. Carmine getting a bit walloped in the beginning of the round, but able to push Linne back into the corner and take command of the screen.
I
For a
shared
nice
screen.
corner juggle.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, and that might be it. Oh, not quite.
Yeah.
Able to recover. There it is.
Gonna catch the shield during the CS. Hello, I am back.
Welcome back. And another nice ranged open from Carmine. It seems to be a really good option that he's got on him.
Getting the full pickup. We're gonna see. Yep, a little crystal here. A 1, a 2. Both bombs being detonated at once. Usually you do save those for extended throw situations. You shimmy and then you pop it towards the catch the tech. Or remain plus, whatever works.
Ooh, nice read on the cross up there.
And a little force function to get out here. Ooh.
Light putting up a good fight, refusing to go down, laying down.
But from my screen, at the very least, a throw is going to finish off this first game.
That it
Waelpro
will.
taking it 2-0.
A very strong opening match.
That is the power of Carmine. Can basically just get a little bit of a carry to the corner and just kind of keep you there for a while. There's a lot of ways to maintain frame advantage.
He seems very snowbally. Once he gets going, it's going to be hard to stop him.
Exactly. But the thing, though, is that this is Under Night. You can just kind of block a lot of the time. And against Carmine, you are definitely incentivized to block because the majority of specials cost him a little bit of health.
Yeah, it's surprising
So
how
he's-
often blocking can save your life and even potentially win you the round.
Remember, kids, hold down back. That is paid for at the end of the day. This is Under Night. This is different.
Down back is your
Remember
friend.
that. Especially with the amount of grid that you get at the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With that, I believe. Okay, Star GG is showing that that the games just kind of haven't started yet.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Very strange.
After we get this
That's-
sorted out, we are going to hop right into the
That's
next
weird.
round of Swiss.
Yeah, every game for round 1 should be started now. And I just reported Waelpro and Light, so
Oh. Okay, let me refresh the page again.
Yeah, I just did myself, and it's still
Still
not showing
nada.
any updates.
Huh.
are you on the right tournament?
A Uni monthly open 24, May 2nd.
Number 24.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
We are,
How
in
strange.
fact, on the same page. But somehow, the words have shifted.
I love you, Star GG, but
Alright.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Bear with us, folks. Either we're just gonna brute force this and report everybody, or might actually have to start playing America's favorite, not quite a game show, just a very awkward situation. I call it the liminal space. been calling it that for the past month. Just the in between rounds, like, shoot, now I gotta come up with something. It does look like that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah, it sure is seeming that way.
Going to change
which
subjects a
does-
little bit over to. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that does lead me into asking how. What do you think about the new character announcement?
I have a very specific reason to be annoyed by it.
Oh
but
yeah.
also am very excited. As some of you might know, I am not sure how many. I'm the guy who made the very recent character overview video that's like an hour and a half long for UNI2, and literally the same day that I posted it, later that evening.
No.
That was the Arc World Tour weekend. It was pure coincidence that I just finished the video there, and then was like, oh, by the way, another one.
Oh jeez.
You ain't done here yet. Get back over here. And I'm like, what do you want from me? But either way, Zohar, someone that has been kind of creeping up on us within the lore, whose people have been waiting for a while. The one thing I was not expecting her to have is a JoJo stand, but if anything, that just gets me more excited.
Yeah, I haven't seen any footage of her gameplay or anything, but she definitely seems really cool and like she might be a puppet character kind of deal.
The images that you likely have seen are all that exists currently. We are going to get more
Gotcha.
details. We're going to get more details later. But one thing I did notice is that the humanoid puppet version of like the big spike that she has is only seen in one of those images. The other two,
it is.
It's just a spike, which makes me think
Interesting.
that on top of being a puppet, she is like a stance switcher.
I could see that.
That it's kind of like Lychee, where it's like you put the puppet down somewhere, or Misfortune actually from Skullgirls, where you're going between like I'm gonna poke out with the nail, and then like once it's time to run offense, I put it down. It starts clawing people up. I start clawing people up on both sides.
I was thinking either that or something kind of like Zato from Guilty Gear.
What in that it can only be out for so long, and then you gotta put it back.
Yeah, and it has like different forms that it transforms into based on like what inputs you put out or where you're on the screen or like what the conditions of the match are.
Okay. Yeah, it is definitely like it serves different purposes at different points in the game, which is too broad to really make anything out of aside from
It is.
this ought to be interesting.
I'm very interested, and I don't usually play puppet characters, but I'm intrigued enough that this might be a first for me.
I'm
Same.
just
Same.
kind of amazed that it's 2026. We're getting Zohar, Mamdani in Under Night 2, plus a new Melty Blood game all
saw
before
that.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
I hadn't even thought
When
of
is
that.
that
That's
coming out,
funny.
by the way? In like October? Like what's the deal there?
I think new Melty is supposed to come out in 2027.
Yeah,
like
it said-
early
it said,
2027?
like summer of 2027. I think.
Oh, I
Yeah.
totally misunderstood that announcement. I thought it was an update to Type Lumina. I didn't realize it was a whole new game.
No, they're doing the UNI2 thing. For
Yeah, it's gonna be
Lumina as
like
well. They literally just
ST
called
to
it
clear.
Tumina. Yeah.
Okay.
They literally called it Tumina.
Oh, they did it. They did. I just realized, yeah, they totally did. That's what all the Lobby chats are going to be called. I can see it now.
Yes. Everyone's just gonna be like, oh, hi, yeah, I'm playing Tumina, and everyone's like, huh?
My one wish list item, well, maybe two, it depending on how you look at it, is that they either put Hime or Reese into the game. I don't expect either of them, but I truly hope they get in.
I am thinking Hime is going to be much more likely, and the one
Much
that
more
I'm
likely, yes.
that I'm a bit more excited to see, because Reese is tied to Eltnum's story, and that's a whole can of worms in terms of like copyright, and she's already in Uni.
Yeah, Reese is more likely to get into Uni than Melty, I think, which is very strange.
That actually,
It'd be pretty hype.
huh? It would be. I can't say I wouldn't be excited.
If she gets put into Uni at any point, I'm probably switching mains immediately as soon as she drops.
I see.
I love Reese. I love her character so much. The only reason I don't main her in Melty is because she's just not very strong in a game where there's a series of hyper powerful characters that if you're not in that top tier, you're more or less
You're just playing a different
irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. Like Reese has to try 10 times as hard as a lot of the top tier characters in that game. But in a newer game, like UNI2 or the new Melty, she, I feel, would have a much better chance.
Exactly. That's me with, like, when I played Lumina, I mostly focused on Tono, and I was like, all right, we got like the Kai normals, we got some good Shoto buttons. I'm down for this. And then I tried to look into the current code, and I was like, oh, he's like kind of mid to low. Darn.
Yeah.
And there's not really anyone else besides like CCL or Ryogi maybe that really interests me.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. I started with Type Lumina, or not Type Lumina, with AACC, and I fell in love with Reese. I thought she was so cool. Her aesthetic is cool. Her moves are cool. Her final arcs are all super cool. And then I learned that she's not god awful. She's not Nico level bad, but she's pretty close.
Yeah.
And then with Type Lumina, I just never really settled on a main. I powered CL is probably the closest I came, just because she's so ridiculously powerful in that game.
Yeah, I have some words about powered CL. Those words will have to wait, as I believe we are on to round 2 now. We did
all right.
Whatever technical issues were happening resolved. And our next match is going to be... I don't know what these Roman numerals are, but there is Roman numerals in the name, followed by blades. I'm just going to refer to them as blades for now.
Yeah, that's 17.
17. All right, exactly 17. Against Litter of Biscuits. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought Litter of Biscuits was on the... Wait. No, who is this? Which of the two? Because the name does not match either of them in the game. Help me.
Gonna have to find that one out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing it updated on my end, but hey, if y'all are seeing it, then that's good enough for me.
Well, it's not that it updated. It just like moved to the next one.
Automatically,
round, automatically. So if you refresh, it'll...
Yeah, it's doing that for me. I move it to 1 and then refresh it, and it bounces to 2. So I guess it must know that round 1 is over, at least.
Apparently. Now we just have to solve the mystery of who's who by seeing if the second player's name matches their Discord name.
Yeah, neither of them has
Wagner.
Wagner Flare, so I'm assuming this is man, I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
Even.
Because I don't think either of these is a player I have seen on stream before.
Neither have I. I have heard the name Litter of Biscuits around in a previous bracket, but I don't think I have commentated over them. I don't think that they have appeared in stream yet.
Okay, so this is Blades.
So this
Okay,
is Blades
okay.
on the Wagner of this group. Yeah.
Makes sense. Fighting Wagner does feel like you're fighting 17 blades at once with how fast she gets into your face.
Honestly, 17
You could say
Blades,
that.
that's the name of a Kuon. Like, you want 17 Blades, play Kuon.
Oh, quite literally,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good point.
He just has them floating,
Bars.
awaiting your command. Bars. And apparently Biscuit here is going to have an Orie at the ready.
Ooh, Wagner versus Orie. This should be good.
A little Liedkreis infighting, if you will.
Alright, I'll leave it to y'all.
Alrighty.
Oh, no intro sequence. We are getting right into this. Very
No
aggressive open options for
funny
both of them.
business.
Orie is
Just
going to take
going to Divine Thrust the way in. Yep. Enforcing those plus frames with the Thanatos. Full corner root. Hopefully, never mind. I jinxed it.
it. Taking that potential perfect away with a nice place DP.
Yep. Now we just we're getting some solid corner pressure, but a little stray hit's all it takes.
Are we going to see a corner to corner carry? We are.
The full root and a 6B to boot. You could have ended. I think you could have ended it with an IW, but regardless. So just gonna go ahead, bulldoze your way in with the meter spend. And a little bit of a Mexican standoff.
Laying down that Orie pressure, but Wagner's not having it.
Not at all. Once again, within IW kill territory, I believe.
That
Going
might
to
do it.
go for it.
And we'll tie up the first match 1-1.
Really dominant showing when 17 Blades was like kind of got going and got the corner. Does it again, not letting Thanatos come out one bit. Get the full carry over here. Gonna have to get the full carry again. Opts for a side swap. Okay.
Really zeroing in on Orie's habits within the first match and taking full advantage of the windows presented to them.
Yeah, whatever gaps are available, you just take it. And now, any little throw will do it, but a 6C will have to suffice. Really dominant showing after that first round.
Quite an excellent turnaround.
Round start once again, very chaotic. Actually beating out Orie on the poke there.
I do think Orie went for the same poke option, and Wagner predicted it.
Yep, not even. No, we are not playing these games. Only I get to DP. Okay, never mind, you get the DP. And he take the round, I'm pretty sure.
That's going to do it, I think. Don't even need the... Oh, there it is.
No, you didn't need that little extra bit at the end, but it was pretty easy to connect there. Oh. Tried to play it safer, but it doesn't matter. I am going to find my way in.
Wagner players being Wagner players.
You are going
They're
to
gonna-
feel all 17 of my blades.
Neutral, I know not the name. They're going to steal this with an IW. Perfect.
Ending it again with the style points. That's twice in a row. First round and the second. I think this is just a matter of 17 Blades just being first to pull the trigger consistently.
I think
If
so.
you were to
Which
take,
Wagner
if you were to
excels
take
at it.
anything from this game, exactly. If you were to take anything away from this game, it's like either take the shot or hold it.
Absolutely. You need to take the shot or hold it, and if you're holding it, you need to know your defense options inside and out, especially against a Wagner as aggressive as these 17 Blades.
All 17 of them. Exactly. just said it's Wagnering time, and Wagnered all over the place.
As Wagner is known to do.
Now let me check Start GG again. It is taking a while to refresh.
Not a great sign.
Yeah, on my end too. It took a moment to actually refresh the page. I don't know what's going on with Start GG.
It is struggling today.
Okay, now it is. And there are still no updates, which means we're back in America's favorite slice of, like, reality TV show, The Liminal Space. The Nathan Fielder, the Nathan for you of the FGC.
Who would
I'll
that
make
be?
it as
honest.
awkward as possible.
I'm confused. Who's the Nathan Fielder?
That's a good question. I haven't actually seen Nathan for you. I just like seen bits of it on YouTube, but I know it's like the whole bit is like he creates these scenarios that are just meant to be as uncomfortable as possible.
Oh,
Not in a
jeez.
gross out way, but in just like he's such a strange person.
Oh, I love it. It's so awkward.
I think there's like one, I don't know if it's an episode or a full season, where he creates this fake family for himself, and he hires a woman and a child actor
Yeah.
to play his family, and they like start to rebel and go off script and be like, I'm not having fun anymore, and he's like, but you're not doing your job. And you're just kind of left wondering, like, how much is this a joke and how much is, like, he, like, struggling to express himself emotionally.
That is wild.
Yeah, like every Nathan for You episode ends with him like trying to be friends with the person he helped. It's like, do you want to like hang out after this or something?
Yeah, and
It's
and
just
they're
like a call for.
I don't.
It's just every episode's just a ruse to try to like get someone to hang out with him.
But in the most elaborate way possible that backfires. Which honestly felt that was literally just me in middle school.
It's like that episode of
Yeah.
Smiling Friends where the one guy goes on like a huge quest for paper clips just to find out
Alan.
it's
Like,
set up by his landlord to try to get him to play.
I was just wondering if you want to hang out with
The
me and play
PS2.
Revenge on the PS2. I don't even know if that's the name of the game. I just know I almost had it. I think it is.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I can't say I've never seen that show.
Oh, Smiling Friends is
I
great.
will have to look at it. I
I have heard
at
good
it
things
later,
about
maybe
it.
for you.
It's very low commit because the episodes are like, I don't know, 10 to 15
11
minutes long.
minutes. Yeah,
Oh, I missed the era of that being the YouTube standard.
or not even YouTube standard. That was like Saturday morning cable standard.
Yeah, there was a time.
But no, everything's got to be a solid 22. Actually, I think Teen Titans Go is like the last bastion of the 11-minute format of all shows.
I'd believe it.
But no, everything's got to be episodic. It's got to be 22. I enjoy that a lot of the time. But you do need variety. Yeah, Smiling Friends is one of those that, like, you can just Google it and there will be countless. It's a clip show. It's a show that is designed to be clipped and memed on. It's very episodic.
Which explains
way.
why, like, having never watched it, 90 to 95% of my experience with it is just seeing memes on the internet everywhere. It's unavoidable.
Exactly. It is designed to be like bite-sized, like the whole episode's leading up to a gag type of thing, and then you see the gag everywhere.
Any scene with Mr. Boss in it is just pure gold.
Oh yeah, but even like an instance of like a whole episode being one gag, that would be like, I think the first Halloween special that they did, where the whole thing is like a main character being chased by a monster, and there are actually no jokes for the majority of it. It's just legitimately kind of creepy because they used stop motion. And then at the very end, the main character runs into a room where they're having a party. The monster follows him in there. And then everyone stops, looks at the monster, and one guy goes, "Is that blackface, dude?
Yo, dude,
oh my god,
blackface!
That is
What the
not
hell?
cool, dude." And the demon's
like, "No, I'm a demon."
Like, wait, no, I'm an actual monster from the woods. And they're like, "Now get him out of here!"
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, go check it out sometime.
Yeah, I'll definitely add it to my list.
Or depending on how long it takes before we get to round 3, you might
We're in it.
be able to get one in.
Let's go watch all of it now.
We're in it. Yeah, this is now a Smiling Friends stream, not a UNI2 stream.
I slowly make my way through internet fads and whatnot. Like it took me forever to get into it, but I want to say about a month ago, I finally watched The Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh, okay.
I actually really liked it. I'm interested to see what the finale is like, despite the controversy around it.
Yeah, I personally, I already I'm planning to buy a ticket, just because I freaking know that wherever I go, I am going to open up my phone just to the alarm goes off, and I go to turn off the alarm. I'm not even gonna open Google. I'm not gonna open Discord. Nothing. It's just the spoilers are just gonna be there. So I'm best I can do is just avoid that, is to get there as quickly as possible.
All right, it looks like we are ready for round 3.
Oh, let's go.
With Herbs versus Mills.
A little DLC show off. It looks like Ogre versus Izumi.
Ooh, this should be a good one. Both very strong characters.
Ogre, I think, started out weak, and with just a couple subs, we're just okay, now we see the vision. I was really get to it. Is able to really lock you down with the bomb, among other things. Got a few solid ways to, of course, mix up some plus frames.
Ooh, back up. Good start back up to avoid that open move from Izumi. Using it to get a nice, strong start of the round.
And it's going to punish the force function after securing the corner. Going to go ahead and put the other bomb on there.
Never underestimate starting a round with walking backwards, folks.
Especially in this kind of game where, honestly, not every character has a good round start option. Sometimes you just kind of need to chill out. Let the other person hang themselves. But this time, Herbs isn't really going to hang himself. Going to get out, return to neutral with that DP earlier. Never mind. Mills just running on in. And speaking of,
round open.
Gonna go ahead and get that bomb on there. That's different. Oh, doesn't want the bomb. Tries to throw first, and it's going to pay for it with the gold throw tech into what's pretty much almost full corner carry. Would have been had the combo been secured. Oh, blocks the overhead. Oh, Didn't have the meter to really secure corner setup here, but after this throw is very likely going to get just enough.
There it is.
Like,
Caught in the bubble.
Yeah, just has a ton of ways to enforce plus frames after you get the corner there. And the overhead.
Ogre with the overhead.
At first, little Fun Fast, I not quite understand. All right, Fun Fast will have to wait.
Wow.
That was kind of baller. With the air 236. Get the corner off of that as well, if only for a moment. All right, back to Fun Fact. Back to Fun Fact. I did not understand why Izumi had the overhead specifically as one of her fish follow-ups, because it did not come with a corresponding low. But I think it's designed more to be used as just a fast last resort to catch people off guard.
That would make sense.
Because the other two follow-ups, the A1 is just a little splash, it leaves you +1. And the B1 is the one that's projectile invuln, which is even more plus for some reason, but much slower to start up. Between the three of them, the overhead is actually the fastest. So people that are looking to counter hit you out of
Really?
the little splash, the reset, are gonna get got with the overhead.
So it's almost a conditioning tool. That's interesting.
Essentially. Herb still might be able to use that overhead again still and demonstrate that, fighting their way out of the corner slowly but surely, but with this last little 2B hit is going to lose the first round and put Mills on set point. Oh yeah, just get the rest of the way in with that.
No hesitation on Herbs' part.
Oh, drops the little bubble pickup. And catching Mills, mashing with the onion ring. Gets him low there as well.
God, watching these moves is almost hypnotic with how the model flows. It is beautiful to watch.
Yeah, that's what has me really excited for Tumina more than anything else, is like any new character that they bring in, because they've gotten so good at sprite animations.
They're gonna look amazing.
Like, my word. But that is going to be a whole year from now. Right now, we're having to deal with these little bubble setups, these little whiff throws into, I'm plus on my whiff. I'm nice with it. Stuck with the overhead.
Wow. And that is going to put us at 1-1.
Yeah, Herb's not out of the fight yet.
This is coming right down to it.
Mainly been a matter of, like, I think, who can keep their turn the longest. Because both of them are definitely trying to mash. It's a matter of now, like, looking for and responding to it. And Herbs has done a pretty good job this past game.
Absolutely, and these are both characters that once you give them an inch, a single window of opportunity, they are going to make full advantage of it and delete half your health bar.
Oh yeah, especially with the types of mix-ups that they can enforce, mix-ups that Herbs has just been blocking here. Pretty nice on both of those 6Bs. I think
I'm seeing a lot of experience fighting Ogre on Herbs' part.
Yeah, being able to just actually the dash overhead, respond to that as well.
They know what to expect.
Or just the dash mix-up in general. Mills has one more chance to secure this round. Is going to take it home. Yeah, knew that it would be now or never, and that Herbs wanted to hit him with some kind of reversal. The 2B from downtown. From downtown. Oh,
and that damn low kick.
Yeah, that's a little 6-6B action. It's both a get-in tool and a mix-up. It's a bit interesting that like on every level of Ogre's offense, he's wanting to make you guess more so than like other Uni characters potentially.
Wow, and we are right down to the final round. Whoever wins this wins the match.
Yes. So far, the bubbles have proven pretty strong. You do have to respect that on round start most of the time. A little space to trap as well. To be from downtown. Herbs making a strong statement saying, "It is mine. This game, your life, all of it."
Nice protect there from Mills, but it is not enough, and we are going to see another perfect round finish to carry out the set.
Nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you tech, because like my bubble is right there. I am going to remain plus no matter what you do in response to my strike third situation. That is something that Izumi only can do. That is a situation unique to her, and that is fascinating and also kind of
and might I say, excellent palette choice for Izumi. Beautiful color choices.
Oh yeah, look real. I don't know if pastel's the word, but it did feel like coastal.
Yeah, I like the
fitting.
red water effects with the white and blue. It really made the water effects pop.
Mm-hmm. Really like being able to make your own colors in this game and in Type Lumina.
Oh yeah, such a
would be
cool concept. I would love to see it in more games.
That would be a thing that like I'd just sit down there if I don't feel like actually sweating it out. I'm just playing around with it. Seeing what kind of like other characters I can make colors of.
Oh yeah. That's always one of the first things I do when I pick up a new character is go mess around with the color palettes and see what I can put together that I like the visuals of.
It's one thing that like I've honestly found myself picking characters based on a specific color palette that they have. More so in something like Gear where you have like specific ones for Street Fighter than something here where you can actually make whatever you want and there's like options that are default. But as far as that goes, I think like Strive's color 14 with the black and white with the neon green.
Oh yeah,
Really
so many
dig
of those
that.
are super cool. I like those. I like the neon blue ones on a lot of characters, particularly Venom. I love the neon blue pool stick that comes with that skin. It's so cool.
The PlayStation colors?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh. I don't know if I have that one or not. I probably do.
Though typically
Believe
I
it or
go
not,
for a
the-
pink or a red skin just because those are my main colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I think I cut you off earlier, like while I was like right before I brought up the Strive colors. Like I heard something. Did you have
Maybe?
anything?
If you did, I don't remember what I was saying.
Darn.
It's
Liminal
ADHD
space
for you. What are you gonna do?
Yep, that's what I was talking about earlier. Is like, I think that's one of my symptoms. Is like I have to make this work. I have to be on time for this because I know that it's so easy for me to screw up. So I'm going to actually the rest of my day kind of unproductive. That way I know for a fact I can be here.
Yep. And my ADHD kind of causes the opposite, where prior to this, I was just like, I was questing in World of Warcraft. I had made a new character that I was just messing around on, nothing too serious. And then I suddenly get the tag that, the tournament's starting soon. And I was like, oh yeah,
no.
that's a thing I got to do.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah,
what version of WoW you playing?
I am playing TBC Classic.
Ooh, okay. Have you ever played TBC?
All right.
Yeah, I actually started in TBC, and then I played through Wrath of the Lich King up through Cataclysm and into Mists of Pandaria before I finally dropped it.
Oh, nice.
It was there's a couple of different changes I didn't super agree with, but the biggest one for me was the killing of the talent trees and how unique you could make your character with them. But now that they brought back Classic, in particular TVC Classic, that's a thing I get to do again. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like Vanilla Classic. I think I've played like all versions of Vanilla Classic, including the Season of Discovery. Such a fun time.
The only reason I think I would get into Classic again is if I wanted to try out hardcore mode.
Yes, I still need to get into that. I played a little bit of it, but the friends I was playing with kind of petered off, and it was like, eh.
Yeah, that seems to be what happens with a lot of people. Is World of Warcraft's one of those games where it's kind of fun to play alone, but it's 10 times more fun to play with friends. And then once you lose that, it's like, comparatively, it's not as fun anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I still definitely could. It's just if you get into it with friends and then they stop playing, then it's like, eh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've definitely met some really cool people through it, and like finding a good guild is pretty easy.
It's tough.
Like I don't know, Classic WoW, because like vanilla in particular, because it doesn't have Dungeon Finder or like Raid Finder, it's a very social game.
That makes sense. It's much more important.
Where it funnels people into the same zones too.
Right.
You just naturally kind of meet people and group up with people.
TBC has a group finder, but not a dungeon finder, where you can queue like what your role is and stuff, but it won't like automatically teleport you to the dungeon or anything. So it's almost an in-between of the two different versions of it, with or without.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me is I really like seeing stuff happen in the world. And
yeah,
I don't like flying mounts. I think flying kind of ruined WoW for me.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to feel that way about it. I personally really liked it. I think it kind of opened the world up in a new way. But again, I also came with TBC. That was my first one, and like Outlands was all about the flying mobility.
Yeah, and I don't think it's like bad to like flying mounts. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I have no frame of reference to understand why flying would be detrimental. I assume just because it kind of takes away from the act of like traversing the world.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of that, and also like just there's more emphasis on like flight paths and like paths you take through the world, and if you're on PvP, it makes a huge difference.
So like on top of that, it also kind of railroads you into a separate system that can be kind of okay. Good to know. Good to have y'all two go at it in this episode of the Liminal Space, because I was again, I know nothing, and that just kind of ran off, and I'm like, I'm glad for that. I'm gonna let that go.
No, I'm hyper fixated on World of Warcraft lately. I have actually been neglecting my fighting game skills a little bit as a result of it. Though I have been dabbling with 2.0 Guilty Gear. I've been having a lot of fun with that. So I haven't completely fallen off.
Yeah, same. I'm like, I have not actually played Uni in a hot minute. 2.0
I need to get back into it so bad. That's the thing. 2.0 took all my fighting game attention. I've been wanting to like learn the new RAM tech and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like I got back into like the FGC period after going through a phase of like Overwatch and Deadlock for a little while.
Oh, Deadlock! I miss Deadlock. That's such a fun game.
What do you mean you miss it? It's not over. I'm just kind of waiting for the next update.
I don't play.
That's
a lot
also
lately
a thing about playing WoW, is you kind of stop playing other games typically.
Yeah, it does have
That's
that.
another WoWism.
Number one, there's that, but number two, I don't play MOBAs alone because they're so infuriating for me when I play them alone. Like League of Legends, Smite, Overwatch, Deadlock, they're all in that group for me, where I have to have people I'm playing with, or the grind of trying to do well in an environment that doesn't really
Yeah, because you're fighting against your teammates half the time.
Right, exactly, which is frustrating. But at least if I'm with my teammates, even if we're not doing well, even if we're losing, I'm still having fun because I'm doing it with friends.
Right. Yeah, I think that was my experience. And then after a while, and then like, as I kind of started to figure it, like, get more into solo queuing, like before it got frustrating, I was like, oh, it's 2.0 time. Okay, cool. Never mind.
My attention is over here now.
I am over here now. I am back in my homeland of Strive. My vacation is over. Definitively.
Strive has definitely become one of my fighting game homes. Strive and Uni, I think, are my big two. Which is crazy having started on Street Fighter.
No, I started on Strive, and that's why I'm like, it's still, and just Gear as a whole still has like a special place in my heart. But in terms of like the game that I would advocate the most for, I think it would be Uni.
Yeah, I want to see more of 2.0 before I start really pushing, like, go play Guilty Gear. But with Uni, I no, it's not the perfect fighting game right now, but I do think everybody should play it. This game is so much fun.
It's any Under Night's good Under Night. That's what a lot of people have been saying, especially with the recent.
Yeah.
This is a good era to play fighting games or like start getting into fighting games.
It is. I've only been playing for a year. I think I got my first fighting game, Guilty Gear Strive, February of 25. I've been having a blast.
Yeah, I look at 10 years ago, and it was so much worse. Like,
I started maybe
less than half the
ago?
games being played at rollback. Street Fighter V was the thing.
Oh, looks like we're getting into round 4 with Forsaken versus MrMixtape.
Forsaken, someone I have kind of chatted with a little bit in the community. I have yet to see his Gord gameplay, but I may actually be more interested in MrMixtape with a Nanase here, as that is one of my mains.
You don't see a lot of Nanase.
Not particularly, like maybe
I see a lot more
some,
Gordeau.
Like at this level of play, yeah, but and even in high level, I think Boltstruck's the only one that really reps Nanase often enough.
It's definitely an interesting back and forth so far.
Yeah, playing it patient so far, but kind of gets hit here. Had the corner for a little while, but is now going to have to find his way out. 5C overhead is going to have a thing or two to say about that first, though. Oh, going for the full metered ender. Are we doing any kind of extra Oki? Not particularly. Just going to get the extra grid. Well, a little 2B snipe from out of nowhere.
Oh, the return disc.
Return disc, that's a good little strike throw set up there. And the overhead to catch him off guard with the dashing C. Kind of similar to what Ogre's has. Maybe not as strong because Mix isn't really like Nanase's signature in the same way.
But it's in that ballpark.
It's definitely an option it's an option that she has. And after a long, hard fight, MrMixtape does get that first round using it. Oh, doesn't tech. Huh? Not a route that I had seen before, I don't think. It's going to end it by sending it full screen, giving MrMixtape a chance to get that little 3C. Push his way in. Oh, didn't block the 6B. With meter, I am pretty sure. Doesn't spin the meter, but would have been able to end it. Still has a chance if he can weather the storm.
Small hit will do. Just about anything will end the round if he can just get it in.
Yeah, just a little 2A here.
Up.
Little throw, whatever you need.
There it is.
A Reaper will do just fine. Good old classic B Reaper. It's like so, round start, go right into plus frames, catch you a little backdash. Oh, nice block on the 6B though. Oh yeah, really representing the overheads pretty frequently, actually. He's gonna keep doing it until it stops working.
The good old classic Gordeau corner pressure. It is suffocating, but Nanase able to find her way out anyway.
Yeah, a little sword car action. Not a move that you actually see that often. Oh, good
with the return
reaction.
disc.
Being able to jump out of the way of the reversal command grab. Starting to even up the life lead. Even take a little bit of advantage here. A CS and a force function to maintain the turn.
Forsaken learning this time not to let that turn disc hit him, but getting comboed anyway, ending the match.
Yeah, tried to guard thrust, but MrMixtape just kind of let it rock and then followed up with a full combo. Really solid showing from both gamers so far.
Absolutely.
Just them being really patient at both stages. Well, I say that, and then you just kind of run into your rusty nail as you do. But most of the time has been kind of chill. Okay, there's
That
another
little
one.
wind disc that she has that moves in an L shape. I don't think I've seen that before.
That's been like her signature basically the entire game though. But
That's how little I see her.
cannot. Yeah, I was about to say, like, with the amount of time you probably spent and like within the FGC and with how rare Nanase kind of is at this state in the game, I cannot blame you for it. But a large part of Nene's neutral game is her air projectiles. The A version travels at a slight upwards angle and is mainly used in conjunction with her force function.
Okay.
Which is like allows her to jump cancel anything and also like double jump. That's what her FF does.
Okay, interesting.
But her pressure, like if you're willing to spend the grid for it, she can maintain plus frames however long she wants with an FF into the A projectile. I mean,
Wow, that is insane. Surprising I don't see more of her.
yeah, the B projectile as you're seeing here lands on the ground before traveling horizontally.
I see, I see.
And she can use that to approach a lot of the time. And what she does is she runs ahead of it and either kind of creates a strike throw situation. Whereas I'll should run ahead of it and then throw before it can reach the opponent after they've kind of been conditioned to block it. Or
Gotcha.
she'll shimmy and the projectile will hit. Another thing that she can do is if the opponent tries to jump the grounded projectile, she can hit it with 6B and send it curving upwards.
Okay, okay.
So it's like, if you don't really know how to respond to it, it's really strong. That she can just like get full screen, put that out kind of for free.
Yeah, I was
And
going to say,
have
it
enough
seems like
time.
a really strong option.
And have enough time, since the projectile moves relatively slowly, to respond to whether or not you're going to jump, hit you in the air with it, and if you don't jump, get in close and run that RPS.
Okay, okay.
So
Oh,
like they're using both of them to cover both options. MrMixtape, while I was giving that little info dump, put himself on set point. Gonna run the strike throw a little bit. Another thing is you're seeing that B projectile is used for a lot is Oki off of some knockdowns like steer under and throw. Because it's like you recover quick enough for it to be DP safe and it just kind of hits needy.
that might put us at a 1-1. That is going to do it. We are going into the final match.
Thankfully, Forsaken giving me more time to actually commentate instead of just kind of yapping about one of my mains. Let's go. All right, back to it. Sword Car opening up with a bang. MrMixtape really wants to end it here. Ooh, and the pickup off the disc.
Already has Forsaken below half. But taking the corner back.
Combo.
Oh, DP there.
Not allowing that 6B to connect. Sees the red mist, gets out. Gonna go ahead and spend IW knows it's gonna kill.
Very nicely done. Very fast round.
Oh yeah, MrMixtape once again on set point. Apparently doesn't want me commentating Nanase, just wants to close it out.
Forsaken answering with their own round start, annihilating almost half a health bar.
Yep. Making the way in slowly but surely, securing the corner. Gonna keep that range, prevent any kind of random sword card match from happening over here. Gonna secure cycle as well. Gonna use it to extend here.
And a perfect put it at match point, set point.
So, yeah, final game, final round. Everyone here giving it their all. Once again, just kind of playing footsies, which is where Gord wants to be.
Absolutely.
Oh, dive kick was made safe by the threat of the fireball, even if it wasn't really going to connect for a while. Oh.
Nice throw tech there.
Oh, just continuing to zone out. Knows he doesn't really need to do anything else aside from the occasional 5C. Just a little bump here and there. Grabbing that. Oh, and that last little sim secures on the cycle. Gonna use it to
and
take
that is gonna do it.
The game.
That suffocating Gordeau corner pressure coming in clutch to take the final match.
Just when I thought MrMixtape was going to run away with it as well.
I had my hopes. I had my hopes somebody would be able to slay the monster known as Gordeau. Forsaken was not going to let that happen.
No, that's with that kind of performance, I would not be surprised to see Forsaken in top 8 actually.
Absolutely.
We will have to see because it's kind of, I don't want to say random, but we only see these people for for 1 round out of 5. We don't know what the other 4 are like for them.
Right, exactly. There's another 8 matches each round, which 8 times 5, that's 40 matches happening tonight that we are not going to see on stream. So God only knows who we're going to see in the top 8.
I have my bets that I'm placing, but it's definitely a bet. It's not a guarantee.
Absolutely. I would agree that seeing Forsaken in the top 8 would not surprise me.
Neither of them would be that surprising.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. That was a great showing on both players' parts.
Yeah, just all around. Sometimes you see, sometimes in these kinds of brackets, you see people just kind of press at all times and not have a set plan for what's going on.
Sometimes
but
that
here,
works.
you could. Sometimes it works, but every now and then you do see people who this is what the character does, and they execute it basically to perfection. Both of them, MrMixtape and Forsaken, had a very clear idea of where their characters wanted to stand on screen, the kind of moves that they can use to really enforce their turn and open people up, etc., etc.
Absolutely. Strong knowledge on both players' parts of their own characters and of the game mechanics in general, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't. In the midst of everything else going on, I haven't been paying attention to the cycle as much as I tend to do while I'm commentating. But there were a handful of interactions of it ever so slightly swaying in the favor of one or the other.
I will say, I haven't seen a terribly large amount of shield being used tonight.
No. Huh. True. That leads me to a separate thing, which is, it's kind of I don't want to say hard, but it's hard to remember the defensive mechanics that you actually have access to in this game.
It is, especially you messed up the shield, you put yourself in such a negative position.
Yeah, with just grid break and everything. Same
Yeah,
goes
grid
for
break,
3D,
getting
which
the green
like
shield feels bad.
absolutely, it's a 3D. That's what I lost the train of thought.
Yep.
It's like we actually have not seen any of that tonight, despite that being one of like the main new features of Uni 2, new quote unquote. The game's been out for like a year or 2 years now.
From what I understand, that was not something that was in the original Uni.
No, not at all. That's like actually threw a lot of people off because they were like, well, how am I supposed to pressure people in the corner now if they could just walk out whenever they want?
Oh, that's the thing though, is I love 3D. I'm probably one of I don't want to sound like I'm full of myself or anything, but I don't see people use it. I feel like I'm one of the only people I see regularly use it. And I will tell you firsthand, it does not get you out of everything. You really got to be careful about when you're using it and what you're using it into.
Exactly. That's what we see in like even in like the high levels of play. It gets kind of punished a lot of the time.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's a large part of why like either people at this level either don't know when it's appropriate to use it, or are like me and just kind of forget that it exists half the time, and then we're like, oh, I'm gonna use it now. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, that's a part of why I like to use it, though. I can see why you may not want to use it in a bracket like this, though. But at least in like casual play, I'll mess around with it because I want to find those windows where I should be using it. Because it's such a when you get it off, it's such a good tool to get you out of the corner or around an Oki setup or something like that. Like it's
and
so
it
strong. Exactly. It's so strong when you use it the way it's intended to be used.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally just need to remember to do it half the time. Yeah. Same thing with guard thrust. I'm like, that's not in my muscle
Oh, that's
memory.
one I never remember either.
Even after like years of it existing, I've been around since like the last year or so of clear. Been around since like 2022 or 2023. But I never used it. Not once.
And that's, I think, a large part of why we don't see those mechanics is because we could sit here and we could talk about a number of things we haven't seen tonight because you have so many options in this game, offensive and defensive.
It is frankly insane just like how deep the mechanics in this game go. I can make YouTube videos till the cows come home about every little thing. And
absolutely.
I can. I feel like I should.
Honestly, I'd say go for it.
Because like
there's so much in this game to talk about. Just look at the tutorial list. How many of them
be able
there
to
are.
like you need someone to be like, hey, this is like what you're supposed to do. These are what the options that you have at your disposal. Remember them.
Well, and that's the other thing, is just because you know you have it doesn't mean you know when or how to use it. 3D's great, but when do I use it?
Yeah, and that's after I do this video that I'm working on currently, which is ranking the Strive 2.0 characters based on how healthy the changes that they received were, not necessarily like their character strength, but like how good they feel before and after. After that, I think I am gonna go back to Uni and do more like, here's the general mindset that you should have when running offense.
Yeah,
because it is to any other game I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
In terms of like the thought process that you have to have and what openings you can create when you would actually not want to go for certain things.
The structure and the timing alone, just for when you start a block string, it is different than other games.
Oh,
Guilty Gear being my biggest example, where in Guilty Gear, as soon as you find a gap, as soon as you find a window, you typically just want to go for it. That's not always the case with Uni. There's a lot of defensive options that your opponent has that if you just gun for it during those windows, they can punish you.
Yeah, that like they just are like, fine, hit me with them mix-ups. They're slow enough. I can kind of react to them even with netcode. I don't like, that's not too bad. And if you aren't doing that, if you aren't like running strike throw, which is like the name of the game here most of the time, then I'm just gonna basically win the resource war.
We're gonna join Demon's room because apparently Quinn can't connect to the stream room.
Okay, sounds good.
I was wondering what was going on. I was just happy to keep the liminal space show going. Okay, so
Keyword. I see the keyword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have they not started yet?
Yeah, I'm seeing could not find the room.
Capital D.
Have you
then 2
capitalized?
lowercase e's.
Have you capitalized? Because capitalization is important in this game, surprisingly, when it comes to the codes.
Yeah, it's all lowercase.
You can just watch off of my screen share.
That would be
That
it.
will work too.
Am I? Haha! I was typing in the wrong thing.
Oh,
I was typing in the wrong chat.
More brain
There we
fart
go.
happens. Yes. All right. Round 5. Final
All right.
game of Swiss pools. We have the demon from the Bible versus Quinn, who usually plays Orie, but is rocking a very green Hyde, it looks like.
Oh my, that is a very green Hyde. It's like a tasteful green,
all of
though. I like it.
Just all of it, just rolled in all of the grass. It's gonna be rolling in more of it with the amount of times getting beat up and put in the corner here, though. Oh, a little 2A action. Into the cycle 2 off of blocking for that duration. Oh, already kind of pulling out the gimmick with the fake out. With the fake out assault. Oh, we're just playing projectile boards now. I see.
Ooh, nice guard thrust there.
Yeah, not gonna serve you that well. Especially against a character as belligerent as the Keebler.
Classic Ogre combo there.
Okay, you still got the bomb, which you're gonna have to respect. Demon just making his way in with the threat in mind. Get another one.
Oh, DP answering, getting out of the corner. Can Quinn bring this back?
Yeah, had the CS. Gotta take that into account when you're running it. And the shield.
There it is.
Unfortunate. What?
Nice assault there into a throw.
First round set the tone quite well. Both of these gamers throwing all of the hands that they got.
Ooh, bullied into the
Including these
corner.
overheads. Going to give up the corner, but going to get the punish just out of sheer coincidence. On the DP, wasn't able to connect with the 2C in time, and it's just gonna get rewarded for it. Oh!
Ooh. With a massive HP lead, Demon is gonna tie it up. Final round of the match.
Oh! A little pickup action with the 2-2C. I think that's what it's called. Oos. I forget if it's 2-2C or 2-2BC. Either way, despite the grid break, going to
Not slowing
be
Demon
wary
down for a second.
Oh, yeah, I had to be wary of the CS. I could see Demon kind of not going as ham as before, just to be on the lookout for it.
Ooh. Getting in, starting that pressure, and Ogre taking the first match.
With a 6B. Yep. Getting Getting real scrappy with it.
It's a couple of very aggressive characters.
Oh yeah, both of them. They're both generally well-rounded, but they both just kind of want to be in your face running.
They do. They lean into it.
Not entirely sure what that pogo was about, but it seemed to prevent the bomb from killing them. I don't
guessing
know.
we were predicting a dash in from Ogre.
Potentially, yeah. Usually that's like an OS crush type of thing. It's going to punish the dash in there, though, with a little 2A. Secures the corner, but not their turn. With this little extra bit of meter. Yeah, that was I figured. Whoever said that was going to kill is going to be correct in the long term, but did waste their channel points on that combo. Regardless, Demon is on set point. Oop. Oh, okay. Good block on the first overhead, not the second. Really hard to see with the dashing animation.
It is. Ogre's overheads are really tricky.
All right, got the bomb on you. Little ticking time. I'm gonna go ahead and detonate it prematurely. Use the CS to get those fix-ups in. Just block both of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice answer there, but not able to follow up on it. DP though.
And those blocks gave him a CS to DP out. It's going to just kind of walk right back into Demon's loving arms, though. And
yeah, gonna pay for that one, and Demon will take the match.
With the bait on the Veilbringer, Demon just goes 2-0 like that, but so quickly. Impressive.
Excellent showing from both players. Once again, we're getting all kinds of great matches tonight.
Oh yeah, there will be more matches to come, but first we have a slight break before our top 8.
That does bring us to the end of pools.
Yep. Hyde.
Yep.
End of pools.
Gonna
Hyde.
wait for the last couple of people to kind of finish out their rounds before then. Don't change the channel, or maybe do. You got a little bit of time, but actually don't. Please don't.
You have 5 minutes. You better be back.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Get
we'll be
you
back
some
in a little
water.
bit.
Use the bathroom. I know I am.
Grab yourself a water. Stay hydrated. And yeah, we'll be back in just a little bit. So yeah.
See you soon.
Bye.
that is.
Conversions like that, I'm pretty sure.
Spacing, yeah.
All right, and we are back.
Oh,
All right, welcome back, everybody.
just like that, we are here for the UNI2BL monthly open top 8.
Heck yeah.
Got some pretty strong gamers in here. A few I was not expecting to see, or expecting to see, but do not see. But regardless of upsets, sorry, gonna have a lot of fun with these games. I believe we just kind of jump into it now or no?
Yep, just waiting for the players to join. We're going
All
to
right.
start with loser side. First up, we have Waelpro versus Marathon. After
Wait.
that, we've got Suzuka Wave versus Aftermath. And then swinging up to winner's side, there's Forsaken versus Salamander Man. And MrMixtape versus Blue Menace.
Wow, you called it. Forsaken and MrMixtape made it into top 8.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, huh. Both of my bets worked. I'm rich now. I can go home.
Hold up a little
See you guys.
preview
Yeah.
of the bracket here.
Yeah, and also have 2 Phonons, which I don't think we have highlighted in the pools yet. So
We have not seen Phonon on stream tonight.
Gonna have a lot of fun with that.
I'm a little
Phonon,
surprised.
Yeah, given how prolific both of these players are, and I think Mevius was in this bracket as well. He
Yeah, I remember seeing his name.
literally what he doesn't practice anything. He comes to the brackets every week that we have them and just runs like the same kind of zoning game plan that you always do. And he makes it usually. At least the top 8 you like half the time. And it's become like a joke of like everyone gets Mevius once, everyone loses to him once.
Yep,
Yep, I
they're
had that
the
happen
gatekeeper.
myself in a recent bracket.
You must be this tall to be Mevius.
I have yet to clear the Mevius barrier.
Yeah, same.
Mevius
That is
barrier.
But that is
Same.
why I am on the mic here. More than anything.
I am
I'm over
happy to
here-
say I have never lost to Mevius once.
That's impressive.
Uh-huh.
I
Officially a better record than some people. I'm not gonna say names.
The most.
I will say we've had some top players lose sets to Mevius before.
I think we had did Ryojin lose one?
I wasn't gonna
That was a
say it,
thing?
but you said it.
No! No! Yeah, that was such a momentous event.
To be fair,
Oh.
he was on a secondary.
Yeah, true.
But
Anyways.
also, just saying.
Yeah. Hey. You can't really use that to like diss anybody. It has to happen. It is a canon event that everyone gets Mevius.
all right, it looks like we're kicking off top 8 with Carmine versus Uzuki.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we aren't seeing the Phonon, but this palette on the Uzuki is. I'm really
I
enjoying
love
it.
it.
Feels. It's getting close to trans colors, I think. Not
As a
quite.
pastel goth, this is what pastel goth looks like.
Okay, there you go. You said it. Pastel. That was the word I was looking for. I'm just gonna puddle your way out, bonk him with the overhead. Sure. Let's roll with it.
Just
Practically a
ridiculous
perfect
hitboxes on Uzuki.
You got them big buttons. I think that's why Marathon's repping them. Her. Because it's like kind of similar where you just dominate the mid range
Absolutely.
You got like gimmicks, you got overheads, etc.
I've considered playing Uzuki because she's got everything I love. Big button, space control kind of game. She seems like a lot of fun.
Aesthetically too, I can see the comparison. As you were just saying, only thing I think like would trying to think. I don't know why I'm like trying to come up with like a counter. I don't know. Words. I don't know.
It's hard to find your way in against Uzuki. Everything she does is big, and a lot of her buttons are fast. She's got a very good kit.
Playing really evasive with the coffins too. I've noticed like as the game has developed, it's become less of a pressure tool and more just using its unique like hitboxes and mobility that it provides to just become really invasive and hard to deal with.
Case in point, Marathon putting on a fantastic show right now with Uzuki's entire kit, really.
Yep, but gonna have to deal with Carmine corner pressure like anyone else will. Having already taken a round before Waelpro, not going down without a fight. Gonna get both bombs set up. He's already won. Both of them down. But as I was saying before, you actually see Carmine's health whittling down as the offense progresses. Any little hit will do it.
Anyone's game. And Carmine is gonna take it.
Involving through the coffin. I do like that knowing that you're able to do that and that it hits above you instead of just mashing a button. Speaking of mashing,
very different aggressive opens this round.
Gonna get the bomb out. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with that. Onto the mini Faust, securing Marathon their turn here.
More pressure, grid break, throw, nasty, nasty.
Once again, doesn't really have the meter to like break out here, but does get the cycle on this next wake up here. Can potentially take it home. Are gonna go ahead and try something. Oh, there it is.
All right, there it is.
Not entirely sure why Waelpro went for the DP option there on his turn. It is going to give Marathon an extra chance. A chance that they are going to capitalize on fully here.
God, I just want to say the umbrella combos are so cool.
They are.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them yet.
We saw them a couple times so far.
I think that's our first 3D of the night. Going right past the mini Faust earlier, but Waelpro finding his way in. Gonna get the bomb number 1, number 2. Oh, hey, little 2A action.
And that's gonna tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, this is being real clean. Real clean gameplay from both of them. Oh. Ah. Good break. Not entirely sure why you're shielding low when the assault's being presented repeatedly, but I believe in you. But do it. Ooh. Ooh, was ready for that. Good option though with like going all the way up there. Most characters would have a hard time. Ooh. Good block on the overhead on Waelpro's part. Second 3D of the night. It's a situation where it does really come in handy is creating dead zones between hits like so. Oop. Slip drop. Does secure set point with the throw though. Okay. Oop. Back to full screen. Carmine had an advantage until found the little spike. Mini Faust. Even if my overhead whiffs, little buddy got me.
Such an incredible pressure game that Uzuki can put on. I am just entranced by it.
Oh, that green shield scared me a little bit, but good block on the overhead.
Not letting being in the corner stop them from pushing forward.
Good use of the puddle to just split past 6B as well.
Very nice chain shift there.
Yep, even back down now. Hey!
And that is gonna do it.
Really like the adaptation, the decision making there on Marathon's part. Canceling the coffin prematurely, knew that Waelpro was starting to like look for it and snipe him out of the sky, and just met him there with the JB. Real clean stuff. Oh, and we're just gonna hop right into the next.
Hop right into the next one with Suzuka Wave versus Aftermath.
The first actual Phonon. Got a little juked on the first one there. That ended up being good.
Oh yeah, it's
Now
nice
we're gonna
to
get
see.
some.
Nice to see Uzuki.
Great. Oh yeah, of all the DLC characters, I think like I'm the most excited to see Uzuki, mainly just because like she's the rarest one. But now we're actually gonna get to see a little whip lady action.
I think Izumi has grown on me. I was a little iffy with her at first, especially with how powerful she seemed. But the more I see of her, the more I understand why people like her and play her.
Oh yeah, she's like really just feel like I haven't played her a ton, but the times I have played her, she really just feels nice and intuitive a lot of the time. I also just like the idea of like animal companion in general.
Oh yeah,
that's just a me thing. It's a large part of why I really want to learn Chaos, and I'm like, I would main him if he wasn't bottom freaking one. But oh well. Aftermath putting on a pretty strong showing, being real evasive even with these massive anti-airs that Waves is presenting. Alright, good CS. Is that throw gonna be? Yeah, that's gonna be it.
That'll do it.
Alright, round start.
Ooh, very aggressive round start there.
Yeah, I
and
was
answering with his own C special.
I was curious what the round start was going to be because usually Ford just likes to be Reaper, and that's like 9 frames, so it beats a lot of things. I wonder if Phonon's 2 and 4C there is also 9 frames. I wonder if that was the play. I will have to look that up later. So looking for the throw. Gets a 2C in there. I think that's an OS. Right back into the corner you go. I'm gonna start running my own offense. Yeah, no, you're not done. You're not out yet. You're not done. A little extra yoink. Oh, plus frames.
That BO gonna get Aftermath out of a sticky situation.
Ooh.
Suzuka pushed him right back
here
into the corner.
Give me.
Oh, man. Nasty throw.
That was fascinating. That little JA setup, whatever that was, I don't think I have ever seen that before. And it seems to work. Catching what I believe to be a 3D again with a throw. Oh yeah, now he's just running his game. He's running his offense. Ooh. Good use of CS.
Wow.
Wow.
Gonna close out the round with a perfect.
Yeah, it did not take long, I don't think, for like the conditioning to set in.
No,
like,
not at all.
Because like presented throw maybe once or twice, and then started mashing him, and like you saw, tried like up backing immediately after, and got punished for it. Ooh, speaking of mashing, going to drop it, is going to secure the corner. I take it back. Starting to run a little offense. There's a sim for you. What I try to do every now and then, because Gords tend to use multiple sims in a row, I try to count it, but it doesn't seem to be what's happening yet. Ooh, a little 3C. Oh. Not ready for the overhead just yet. Gonna get the metered ender. There it is again. What is that?
I couldn't tell you.
It's like assault.
It looks like
it's assault with JA.
Yeah,
Oh,
into
interesting.
row.
I was about to say it looks like an assault, but it doesn't have like as much forward momentum as it looks like an assault should have. Like that's what was throwing me off. Was there like a knockback applied to, like being applied to the jump as it was happening? Or is it just because it was like really close, it doesn't travel as far?
Yeah, I have no idea. Pretty cool though.
Either way, that technique is going to give Wave the set point here, but in order to secure the game, he's gonna have to fight his way out of the corner,
Which he does indeed do with a very nicely placed reversal.
Oh yeah, just mashing out, not letting the Sims stack up anymore. It's gonna secure them the cycle.
Ooh, block BOs. Aftermath pushing the pressure. Might be able to finish out the round here, and they do. They do indeed.
Oh yeah, was able to get that punish thanks to the CS to begin with. That goes to show just how impactful grid can be in this game.
Absolutely. It's difficult to get down the grid cycle, but once you do, it can make all the difference.
Oh yeah, and Wave just gonna be able to take full advantage of it here, or was going to if it weren't for that VO. It keeps happening. It keeps happening that I'm like as soon as I get a narrative to follow, they're just like, no. I am very cursed among all of the commentators.
Hey, that's what
it.
makes Under Night so great. It's you never really know what to expect, especially with good players like this who know their options and know how to use them.
True. You get so many layers deep that it's like, all right, what's happening? Where are we?
Very patient blocking from Suzuka.
Yeah. Oh, and the 5C.
There it is. They found their window, and this might be the round.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
Goes ahead, keeps it simple and clean. Kingdom Hearts style with a CBO.
Beautifully
Going to
done.
continue his run through losers bracket with a 2-0.
Excellently done by both players. However, Suzuka is going to move on.
Has, I believe, just like a slight more just consistency with I think that was just basically down to the wire. It was a 2-0, but it was a close 2-0. I'm like trying to figure out what was
close. Every round was
what was
close.
like the deciding. I'm trying to like think what's the deciding factor, what's the lesson. I always do that, but I'm like, this one's kind of hard. It was tense.
Gordeau is just difficult to find those windows with, and I don't know about others, but I struggle with trying to find those with him between his range and how fast a lot of his moves are. He's a tough matchup.
True.
Oh, speaking of
I find
Gordeau,
that-
we have got a mirror matchup now.
Oh, right, because Salamander Man and Forsaken both repping the Gord. I did not know we have just like entered the Gordoverse.
We have.
Forgot.
It is Gordeau night.
Might learn a thing or two from the mirror match, though. Salamander opting to concentrate, knowing
Playing
full
the
screen
defensive
doesn't mean a
block
whole
back.
lot. Yep, still having to be wary of the CS, but does just kind of mash on it.
It must be surreal to be a Gordeau player dealing with Gordeau pressure.
Yeah, it's it actually might be more difficult than the average character, just because Gordon's buttons are not the fastest, and they're kind of awkward in that it's either pretty close range or the biggest. There isn't like a solid middle ground.
He doesn't have a lot of mid-range, no.
Huh? Spin meter here are going to be able to end it. Oh, just sends a full bar.
Ooh, that'll
Not
do it.
trying to get crafty with it.
Fully confident that they can get that meter back, no problem.
Yeah, but as you're seeing, also knows to shield a lot of Gord's hits. I think that's one thing. That's one like little bit of matchup knowledge that you can really just kind of, I don't know, words. It's a very helpful matchup tip. It's just knowing that like his range stuff, there's not a whole lot he can do to prevent you from just shielding all of it aside from charge 5C. Oh, speaking of. Not the double throw whip, come on.
Oh, jumping to avoid that super.
That's the knowledge, that's what I'm telling you. That is the mirror knowledge, the shields, the jump outs, all of it on full display. Oop. Oh, that just yet. Gonna go back to mid-range pressure. Salamander converting it into plus frames into a throw.
Oh, not quite able to cinch it there. This time getting hit by the throw.
Yeah, kind of locked themselves into that 6B. Oh, wait a minute.
This is anyone's round. Oh,
And
that's gonna do
Salamander,
it.
man, says it's mine. I'm gonna grab it with my bare hands.
Salamander getting an early 1-0 lead.
That's, again, seeing the gaps, being able to reversal your way out of it more than once. That's what cinched it over time. Just sliding DDMs. And going to secure the cycle. Another one. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're just going to keep the corner for a while. For I can't stop myself.
Not anymore. Greedy out of the corner after that throw, after that grab. Just assuring that you are not going to keep me here.
Oh, that shield is scary. Forsaken not going down without a fight. Gonna 2C OS his way out. Oh, now you have to do these plus frames.
Ooh, nice VO there.
Oh, tried to be cheeky.
Oh.
And with a sort of just whiff punish, taking the space, getting in.
Salamander bringing it to
Salamander
set
there.
point.
Once again, as I'm saying time and again, I think just showing that knowledge, knowing where the gaps are, when he can take space. Oh. Not to say Forsaken isn't on par in terms of just figuring everything out. Oh. Save brain cell.
Playing footsies here, just trying to stay out of that scythe range, looking for windows to get in. Forsaken taking the opportunity to combo anyway.
Footsies, indeed, going to secure the corner. Oh, backing out of the sim.
Ooh,
Hey.
nasty grid break. Taking a point finally off of Salamander. Forsaken not going down without a fight.
Yeah, no, it's still just kind of starting to play footsies here, saying like, you're not the only one.
Ooh, another nasty grip break there.
Gonna get the second one in a row. Might be locking in now.
Pushed into the corner. Ooh. We might be seeing a comeback here, folks.
Oh, extra fancy roots. Wasn't able to end it with the meter, and that is going to cost Forsaken here. Gonna go back to dealing with the corner again. Plus frames. Oh, there's a tech.
Oh.
Same brain cell action. Oh yeah, never mind. You got all the meter in the world to end this. Don't even need it.
There it is. We are at 1-1. Going into the final match. Very excellent showing from both players.
Forsaken turning it around.
Seeing a lot of interesting interactions between these two because they're both so knowledgeable in the character. Just showing how important it is to know your opponent's character.
Exactly. But I know it was like 3 interactions ago, but what was that run up a sim? What layer are we on? What is happening? I just didn't want to interrupt you.
No, that round start was something else.
Oh, that's 6B. Oh my goodness.
Forsaken consistently breaking Salamander's grid over and over again.
Over the 2A, not allowing that 5C to get off the ground. The throw gonna get Forsaken set point, however.
Ooh, classic Gord open there.
B Reaper doesn't even need the meter to secure it, just gets the hit. Literally walking Salamander Man down. Yoink. Double yoink.
I think what we're seeing here is Forsaken has learned Salamander's habits and exactly what to expect and is turning the tables. This could be a perfect set point. So close to ending it.
I am now looking for something to jinx that perfect prediction. I am looking for it, and I'm not finding it. These mortal slides presenting such a threat.
Oh, there it is. There goes the perfect.
A little 3C slide to the DM's gonna get the double yoink of my own.
Salamander also saying that they will not go silent into that night. They are putting up a fight. They are here to stay if they have anything to say about it. And there it is.
The little backdash that was down to the wire there and just ended up choosing the wrong, like, guessed that there was going to be a reversal. I'm pretty sure that was a guess on the reversal grab.
I think so.
But Forsaken was just one step ahead. But
the fact that it came down to one interaction just shows how good at these characters these two players are.
Yes. Real clean stuff from both players. It literally was neck and neck the entire time. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right.
Salamander Man not in the chat, in the Discord being like, my spacing though.
All right, up next we have MrMixtape with Nanase and Blue Menace repping my girl Kaguya. This should be a good match as well.
Hey, got the full purple on the CAG. The CAG. I don't even know anyone else who says that. Yeah, character we haven't seen in this bracket yet, but could, with her lasers, actually pose a threat to Nanase's usual neutral game of like backing up, dropping the air fireball. Can probably clear that out, I think.
This could be a problem for Nanase. I think they're both characters that are very aerial oriented too, so we could see some real back and forth off the ground.
I was about to say, it's like, I think actually personally, I think Kaguya has the advantage in the air, just because, like you're seeing, is able to pollute the screen space with the grenades. something that Nanase doesn't really get to do aside from the B projectile.
There's that tasty B&B combo loop.
And you get your little corner mix. Oh, but the
Stealing that
one
perfect.
drops all it takes.
And a DP to secure the match.
One drops all it takes is what I would have said. Oh, tried to secure a round start with a little meter spend, but the assault right over is going to secure MrMixtape the corner here. Maintaining those plus frames with the fireball, as I was trying to say earlier.
Woo. A nice 3D there to get out of the corner, but Nanase saying, no, you are getting back in the corner. I want you there.
Yeah, no, this is where we live. This is your natural residency. You can fight out all you want. I'm still gonna try and walk you down. Hey, little air snack with a 214C. Down to hey, oh, okay.
Ooh.
Didn't know that there was a gap there.
Ever so slight, just enough for Kaguya to take advantage. And ooh, the overhead is gonna cinch it for Mixtape.
Yeah, catching the green shield. Oh, nice shield on the jump in. Oh, MrMixtape responds in kind with it. With a throw tech and a 2B from downtown. Little mash out. Okay, gonna try and enforce that strike throw.
There's that 2C into the B&B combo, dropping it.
Gary shields on both sides.
Consistently going for that vicious combo, and now we have the corner loop. Oh, and a VO blocked, not able to get out of the loop.
Yeah, sets the grenades there, just being chill with it.
Oh.
Alrighty then, chat room. Doesn't even get the meter. Wait, no, I was gonna like ask the Angel question. You ruined it. No, the CVO. 3D's out the wazoo.
Oh, and another well-timed 3D.
Not gonna help you too much though. You got 2 Bs to deal with from Nanase here. It's up there, in my opinion, with like Byakuya and like Izumi 2 Bs. It's like,
ooh, that 4B saving Blue Menace.
Not the real B buttons. Talking about real B buttons. You got 4B in here. Oh dear.
Down to the wire, slivers of health left for both players in that round.
Yeah, also both of them did kind of show like a lot of their hand in terms of just being super scrappy and just throwing everything at them. 6-6C.
Absolutely. This is going to come down to which of them is able to adapt to the other one faster.
Oh, speaking of things that are hard to adapt to, a little Assault JA action. Oh, gonna whip it out again.
Oh my. Once again, getting MrMixtape caught in that grenade corner loop. Are we gonna see a perfect?
Broke.
We are.
We are. The Assault JAs are just like, hey, if it works. if you ain't blocking. I do not care. Let's try to get in with the sword car. Is going to get their offensive turn. Gonna keep it going with the assault. Cycle in the way as well. In there, going their way, I mean. Oop. Oh, hang on.
MrMixtape now showing an excellent showing of Nanase corner pressure.
Yeah, getting the Oki down with the disc and everything.
Oh, nasty grid break.
And the CS to recognize the green shield. MrMixtape putting on a strong show, but it's still gonna have to get that show started.
Wow, going into that combo from an aerial.
Oh,
excellent confirm, and we are once again in the corner grenade loop. Such a great Oki
dropped
setup.
it again. Drop the combo again. That's been a consistent.
Oh, 2-3-6C there.
Would have cost Blue Menace a bit more if it weren't for a drop on MrMixtape's behalf as well. Oh.
Oh, and that 2-3-6C gonna take the round.
Catching that air projectile. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then is going to give Blue Menace the win.
Real dominant showing from like when they both got started. Really pushed through. I think not Salamander, man. I'm looking at the two other gourds. Why are we back? Why are we back?
Gordeau versus Gordeau. Here we go again.
Suzuka Wave back in the gauntlet. Big Daddy Gord, as Forsaken is saying in the chat. I'm trying to think. Who was it? Blue Menace was just, I guess, winning more scrambles and neutral interactions was the lesson I was trying to say. But enough of that now.
We're back in the Gordeau
Speaking of scrambles. First we had Enter the Gordeauverse. Now we're across the Gordeauverse. The beloved sequel. This round being much less of like Mexican standoff coded and way more just I'm
more
forcing
aggressive.
my way in. I'm scrambling. You have Gordeau's I have two wolves of Under Night. It's the I poke you from forever and I just 5C you, or I am in your face and I am scrambling.
One wolf is
We are seeing
patient,
both
the other
sides
one does
tonight.
not know what the word patient means.
It has a very limited dictionary consisting almost entirely of a sim and 6B. Oh, drops on both sides.
Dude, we have so many talented gourds in this server.
We do, we really do.
It's crazy.
Lance didn't enter this. We have TJ. Can't forget about Aaron Karen,
Jay.
the man himself.
The one that like kind of became infamous, at least within this community. Oh, what a 3C.
Yep,
Within
popularized
this
the Aaron
community.
Karen reset.
Yeah, to do the 6B resets.
We have
double
so
yoink
many
action.
powerful gourds.
Oh, and another 3D there. That's what I'm talking about, folks. 3D does not always pay off. Salamander
I love
taking
we're
that first
seeing
round.
more and more of them
I'm
as
loving
the
it.
top 8 has progressed. Both the good and the bad of the move.
Oh yeah, I can't forget Art the Fool.
Oh, true.
Famously made it out of
Is that-
pools in Climax. Let's go.
Wow,
Famously.
nicely done.
Oh, yoink number 1. Number 2. Everyone's favorite
go
game
for
show.
third.
There's just so many of them. There's just so many of them.
He's a strong character. He seems like a lot of fun to play too.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
can
if
make
it's
an
just
entire crew
this
out of just the
server.
gourds.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if it's just this server or if there has been an
Ooh.
uptick.
Suzuka Wave answering the win from Salamander with perfect in the first round.
Oh, but Salamander Women responding in kind with a grid break on the dash FF. Gonna get the full conversion into a yoink. Oh, plus frames again. Oh, regular throw. Get this corner carry. Oos. Really good attention being paid to the cycle. Despite getting hit, Salamander is probably gonna win it again, yeah.
Just barely able to keep that grid cycle. But
Gonna need it
Suzuka
for
putting the
this
pressure
next wake
on.
up. Would have needed it for the next week if it weren't for the awkward reset.
Chain shift, there it is.
And a yoink to get the turn back. Another CS. Gotta be wary of those. Wait.
Ooh, there it is. Can Suzuka tie this up?
It's looking like it, but Salamander Man kind of just walking himself into the corner.
And there it
All
is.
right.
I was wondering if we'd see a dash up grab, and we did. That is going to take us to 1-1.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Apparently we're hearing that there are rollback spikes. I am not seeing them, but that is because I am not the one playing. There is a difference.
Yeah, I'm not noticing them in in spectating, but that doesn't mean it's not happening for the players.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but doesn't seem to be affecting the gameplay that badly, from what we can tell.
I'm not so sure.
Goes away. Number 2, plus frames. Doesn't let the third one go out, just smashes with a 2B.
Ooh, nice answer there.
Yeah, frame trap with the Reaper. Oh, wait. Going for a 2-3-6 after the CS.
Carrying Suzuka into the corner.
Yeah, not sure if that was a misinput. Could have very easily gone for a reversal there, but instead you're getting double yoinked. Triple yoinked. Do you think it closes this out?
I think it does. Doesn't even need the IW.
Meter.
Gonna save that meter for round 2.
Yeah, especially now that you're on set point, you're gonna need that meter. Close it out.
Ooh, nice backdash there.
Yeah, keeping that spacing, preventing any of those pokes from becoming any sort of advantage. Oh, mashing out. Are we gonna wake up a reversal? No, it's by the 2B.
Saving that meter.
Regular mash out. I'm liking the concentrates at the end of every knockdown, just paying extra attention to the cycle at all times. And the reset to close it out.
Aaron
That
Karen,
is gonna
hello?
do it.
Aaron Karen, is that
Aaron
you?
Karen?
Hello?
Salamander just channeling
Hey,
Aaron Karen at the end there with the 6B.
Hey, there's a reason. There's a reason this is called UNI2BL. It's not beginner lobbies. Dang. Okay. I have a request. A desperate need to use the bathroom. Can you not start the next round until I return?
By all means, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I'll try to tell the players.
And once we do start the next round, it looks like we are going to be doing MrMixtape versus Marathon. And provided we don't see any character swaps between now and then, it looks like we'll be seeing Nanase versus Uzuki, which, again, I'm excited to see this one. I don't get to see a lot of Nanase, so being able to watch MrMixtape represent Nanase and really, like, display a lot of what she's capable of has been an interesting journey for me. I like seeing new characters. I like seeing new tech. I like seeing anything new that this game can bring to the table. And Uzuki is just, oh man, I'm such a big fan of Uzuki. Aesthetically, I think her moves are super cool. I love that she is like a space control character, but she does it in a very unique way where like all of her buttons are big, but they all are big in different ways. And it's such a cool thing that she does.
Yeah, she's got like the unique mobility tools and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's got tons of just crazy tools like coffin, ground spike, coffin drop.
Yep. Thanks for covering for me. I was about to say both are kind of mid-range monsters. I mean, half the cast in Uni are mid-range monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Uzuki kind of wins out in that regard, but Nanase has other ways in which she likes to get in. One of which, actually, wait a minute. I don't think I've seen the interaction between Uzuki's puddle and Nanase's grounded projectile yet.
Ooh.
I don't know if it can. I don't know if Uzuki's puddle, the way it works is that its hitbox is just super low, or that it has the actual projectile invuln property. I'm leaning towards it does have the invuln property.
That would be my guess.
Yeah. Either way, Marathon is going ahead and was putting on Drew First Blood. That's what I'll say.
Seeing a different color palette on Uzuki too. This one almost reminds me of Testament a little bit.
A little bit. But I really see it actually. I think this is one of the defaults. I could be wrong. Either way, Sword Car gonna force MrMixtape his way in.
Nice VO there, getting out of the corner.
Trying to get cheeky with the force function. VO not letting that happen. Not gonna be able to do a whole
putting
lot.
Marathon back in the corner.
Are we gonna try and use the... Oh, evaded the disc.
Ooh, Sword Car into the rest of the combo, gonna cinch the round.
Yeah, wasn't able to escape the corner. Continuing to use Coffin as a mobility tool. Playing around spaces that Nanase has a hard time contesting. Many fouls coming your way, what are you gonna do? Hey.
Try to block it and end up getting hit into a long combo. MrMixtape missing half their health bar already.
So tried to mash out. Gonna lose even more of your health bar for that. Ooh, the umbrella doing a little weird air action.
Oh, there's that mini Faust again.
Oh my god. Oh, really?
Marathon almost saying, I dare you to make a move, and paying dearly for that arrogance. But able to cinch the round anyway, putting us at 1-1.
Oh yeah. Well, 1-1 in terms of rounds, not matches.
This round, yeah, one round to one round for this match.
Tried to shield in the air for some reason. Got air unblockable to end grid broken, but it's still gonna fight their way out of the corner. Just run out. Just run out there. Hey. Yeah, look at this mobility. Oop.
Uzuki is just all over the screen. She can be wherever she wants to be.
Have to deal with the disc though. Little strike throw, little B projectile Oki. I think that's the thing that
good
like.
throw tech.
Oh, and the cross up with the Totsugeki. I was trying to say the thing that like kind of drew me to Nanase more than anything was the Okizemi, because it reminded me of Kai Charge Stun Edge, where it's like I just put a projectile out and I'm good. But
my son holds the neutral.
Yeah. But unlike Kai, you can't really do that off of like every knockdown. Are we gonna do it enough times to take the first game, MrMixtape? Going 1-0. Yeah, seeing the adaptations, MrMixtape going for the air-to-air. Marathon still evading capture.
Just using that airflow to keep that spacing exactly where Marathon wants it to be.
Oh, there it is. It is projectile invuln. The puddle did evade it.
Wow.
Yeah, just a second ago.
Always good to know more stuff.
Womp. Oh my! Oh wow! Evading the little tornado there as well.
Marathon taking a perfect.
Yeah, saying you got a round win? Sure. Yeah. How cute. Completely avoiding the return disc. Gonna get a full combo as well. But a little drop is gonna cost you. Gonna take it to the corner.
Answering with his own full combo.
Yeah, he's got cycle too, so whatever he does can be even more safe. Seems to not want it though.
Nice DP answer to the coffin there, but Marathon still able to get in for their own full combo once again.
Forcing the knockdown. Gonna get a bomb on screen, gonna try and play around with it. Hey! Conked him from out of the sky, just sent a missile in the form of that coffin.
And that is gonna take us to 1-1.
Didn't know it had didn't know its hitbox started that high up though. Like it
No,
learning a whole lot today.
That's crazy.
Learning a whole lot today. Oh, just evades the little poison puff cloud with the tornado. Both of them using every trick they have to just play around the other's screen space. Whoosh. So, like so with the sword car. Oh, you got the corner now. Yeah, didn't have the meter to DP out. Played it safe. Ended up getting the corner anyways. You got poison. Taking a little bit of damage over time. On top of getting your grid stolen.
Ooh, knocked off the coffin.
Oh, wasn't blocking on the disc for some reason, but has still a chance.
Nice change
A
shift
chance
from
that it's being
there.
handed to them on a silver platter. Ooh.
Oh, his combo is going places. Is this going to be the round?
IW. No!
Not quite, not quite.
Using all the meter they have at disposal to maintain plus frames, not allowing MrMixtape to get in, and makes it work.
All right. This could be set point if Marathon is able to get the win, but MrMixtape getting an early health lead.
So it's about even now, though. Everybody, third second. Oh, I thought that would punish. That air-to-air will, though, knocking him out of the coffin.
Nice change shift there. Gonna get in for their own full combo, carrying Marathon into the corner.
Oh, scary green shield. Yeah, I think what caught the Marathon there is, like, whenever Nanase goes into Tornado, the diving follow-up she gets afterwards is minus, so you do have to CS it if you're going to do it at all, but it's also an overhead. So it got hit by the overhead of it. Oh, Mini Faust helping to pick up this combo here.
All right. Marathon able to take the win.
Secure the game. Shout out Mini Faust.
Once again, an excellent display from both players.
Oh, yeah. That again,
Marathon is going to move on to the losers semifinal.
Again, just want to highlight the movement from both of them.
Absolutely.
Playing around every little thing. Like, it took a while before someone actually got snagged by something.
All right, looks like we are moving on to winners final with Forsaken and Blue Menace. This one will be first to 3.
Our first to 3 of the night. Speaking of mobility, Kaguya's definitely got it in spades. Also has one of the few full screen games that could compete with Gordeau.
Oh yeah, this will be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, question that becomes, can Forsaken, like, lock in? I know I got it. I know he has it in him. We'll just have to see. As soon as they ready up, like so. Winners finals. Winner. I don't know. Winner.
Winners finals.
Winner. Divide.
Ooh, 236B to open there.
Yeah, not going for the B Reaper, which I think would have beaten that by a couple frames.
I think it would have.
Yeah, 9 versus 11, I'm pretty sure. But if you don't have the meter to follow up after a Reaper, it is... I understand the logic of it being, like, way less rewarding and more likely to be punished on block. Regardless, slow and steady seems to win the race.
It does indeed.
After enduring the laser onslaught,
playing the defensive
able to
game,
find his way in.
Waiting for that window to present itself.
Absolutely. Another window in the form of a 5C is going to take the first round. Oh. Yeah, even with the meter to make B Reaper Plus, still respecting whatever Kaguya has to bring.
Ooh, nice jump there.
Your way on out. Huh? Yeah, I'm liking Forsaken being really really calm here.
Oh yeah. Being calm, using his phasing as best he can. Not letting Kaguya get an inch.
Once he finds his space, he keeps it.
I think a lot of people feel the need to get in Kaguya's face because she has those lasers. You got to remember, she has a lot of up-close tools, too, that she can open you up into a full combo if you're not careful.
Forsaken being fully aware of that and staying in his 5C range, which is like, I believe, just within or just outside of Kaguya's A-Reka range. So it's very hard for her to contest.
It is, it is.
Really good stuff. Gonna have to run that same game plan 2 more times to secure this game. This game, the winners finals winner. Doing pretty good with the first yoink though. Block on the 6B.
Nice throw tech there from Blue Menace, but it is not going to save them as Forsaken continues their game plan and pushes them back into the corner.
Not if Reaper has anything to say about it.
Oh, no luck there.
That little green shield whiff going to cost Blue Menace the cycle. A cycle that would have been much appreciated as well. Oh, and that might be why B Reaper's not getting much use, because backdash, Kaguya's being one of the few backdashes that can avoid it just because of the length that it covers. Huh? Oh, nice shields on Blue Menace. Isn't able to do anything with the CS, but is making space for himself still. That's what I would have said.
Oh, and Forsaken able to win the grid cycle just in time.
Hit him with the little double yoink. Triple yoink to secure the second game.
All right, that is 2-0.
Wow. Yeah, I had second first, same as the first. Just playing real solid. Oh, I see what we're doing now. Okay. Earlier, Blue Menace was being a little bit nervous. Was like, no, I need to go ham. I need to make sure Forsaken is like not able to get anything done.
Yep, absolutely. You need to get, especially as Kaguya, you cannot rely on those long range tools, or else Gordeau is he's gonna get right where he wants to be. You have got to get in his face.
And that's what we're seeing with like frame trap after throw after frame trap. Securing the, oh, that was a scary shield. Oh, doesn't get grid broken, but still gets thrown. Yeah, I'm starting to see now just
play again.
Playing it cool for now, but slowly but surely making their way in. Blue Menace
Blue Menace doing their best to stay out of Gordeau's range, but not able to as Gordeau starts yet another full combo off that conversion.
Slide this way in. Going to head back to full screen where he kind of doesn't want to be. Oh, but the 5C to grid break.
Nasty grid break.
Starting to catch up with Blue Menace is perfect here. Blue Menace securing the cycle, but pressing at just the wrong time.
All right, that's going to take us to set point if Forsaken can cinch this last round.
Another response to B Reaper though. That was, I forget she has a spot dodge. Didn't come up that often.
You really got to be careful with it. It is very easy to punish if you mess it up, but when it comes in clutch, it comes in clutch.
Forsaken.
Nice to see there into the combo.
Still has the cycle, still has all the resources in the world despite getting a hit. Ooh, he's gonna go ahead and secure it with the stray mortal slide.
Finding the gap in Kaguya's pressure, able to win the set 3-0.
And head on to grand finals too. Looks like we aren't done with Gord yet. Gonna get another footsies game here.
That we are. We are seeing I believe it is Marathon versus Salamander Man. We are back to first to 2 for this one.
Correct. Back to Little Losers semis. Thing is, I'm trying to think. Did we see the Gordeau-Uzuki matchup before? If so, how did
I
the Gord
can't
in question,
remember.
whichever one it may have been, how did the Gord respond to all the air mobility? Because he has the tools. He has
I
like
don't think we have.
UC and Reaper. Then this is gonna be fun. This may I don't want to jinx it, but like this may be the counter of just
could
having
be.
like Reaper and all that, like 2C and all those big buttons. There it is. Like so, avoids the plus frames, gets a punish with the coffin. That may be one of the deciding factors, but not the deciding factor. Still comes down to player skill. As we are seeing. Got another umbrella conversion. Evades the bomb with a dashing FF.
Excellent defensive game on Marathon's part. Not getting too impatient. Good throw there off the chain shift.
Yeah, one Celestial for that has all the meter in the world now. Gonna use it to just secure plus frames and the round while he's at it.
Very nicely done.
Oh, tried to... Not sure if that was like a jump or what. Got the very tip of Reaper. Oh, good response to the 6-6C as well. Are we gonna see a side swap? I think at the
There
very
we
end.
are. Oh, there it is.
Whoa, oh, expected the Mini Faust to pick up. You had one job, son. You had one job, Mini Faust. Oh, but you have another chance. Go and home neutral. Go, my children. Go. Yeah.
Salamander taking the opportunity to charge up while Marathon is filling the field with children, but it is not enough.
It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter.
Marathon
The
taking
babies.
the first match.
The baby's hitting Salamander out of his combo as well. You would think they'd go away on hit like most projectiles, but no.
No, they do not.
That's kind of scary, especially when like you don't have a full screen option to be able to like stop her from just throwing them out whenever. Oop. Yeah, that seems to be the game plan.
Just stay out of Gordeau's range. If you have the means to do it, it can win the game against him.
Oh yeah, that seems to be the game plan Marathon's going for. Is just get full screen, get a Mini Faust, run in. Game plan doesn't really account for
Nice
what a
chain
Deegan
shift.
ran in on.
Into a block string here. Finding a window to get a full combo off.
Oh, I like not getting the full knockdown. That way you get the cycle here. Still gets hit post CS, but it's gonna really benefit from the cycle here. The meter, I mean.
Ooh, unfortunate hit there.
Got access to your DP. Aaron Karen, hello. No.
Ooh.
All those shields. All that
Trying to
being
take
built
their
up
turn
for
back,
what?
but no luck.
Oh, and tried to secure there with the meter as opposed to on defense, but loses out still.
Salamander playing
Salamander
very
half
patient with the
expecting
blocking.
it. Oh, there's a good 3D. Ooh. Okay. A little bit scary with the shield. Oh, wait a minute. We know these roots, baby. We know these roots, the pickup with the bomb, too.
Oh, yeah.
Use the Mini Faust to pick up as well.
Ooh.
Oh, my. Gonna put Marathon on set point with all this character knowledge. Oh, narrowly avoiding both traps there. Gonna get first hit of this round. High 6B. I'll go for the double yoink. Are we gonna see a triple yoink? Seemingly no. Oh, and a 6C of Orie. That's, I don't know why that's 7 frames, but it is. All right, block the overhead.
And once again, just keeping Gordeau at range best she can. Uzuki seems to be really good at it. But it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, didn't need to spend the IW, but does so. Anyways, setting this game to 1-1.
We are now tied up.
Ooh.
This is coming down to the wire.
Getting more and more tense. The neutral
Both players
evolving as we speak.
And losers finals go up against Blue Menace.
That bomb's still in play. The threat of it holding him in place for the grab. Oh, probably tried to run up or something. Gets hit by the ground spike.
Ooh, nasty grid break there. And ooh, Marathon is going to walk away with a perfect in the first round of this match.
Yeah, making a statement. Gonna put himself a set point.
Salamander not going down without a fight. Opening round with grid break into a full combo.
Making a statement of his own. Plus frames. All right, yeah, technical throw. Block the overhead, but not the low. Not the low with the coffin. Cross up. Uzuki throwing everything in the kitchen sink and the coffin.
Really looking for a window.
LiteTheIronMan not quite getting it yet.
Found a window for the
Spike back
combo.
at it again.
Go
my
mini
son.
fast. Ooh, able to stop that combo. That could have been real nasty.
And the
VO. That VO not doing what he was hoping.
That's a VO no if I've ever seen one. Just avoiding it by virtue of being in the coffin animation. Marathon going on a tirade through loser's bracket. I think we're gonna see him again in just a second. Up against, I believe, the Blue Menace. We got sent down here. We are back to first to 3 as well. Losers finals here.
And with that, we are back to first to 3 for this one.
Yep. Earlier we just saw Uzuki was able to get the mini fast out basically whenever they wanted. Now you're not going to be able to do that because you got twin barrels pointed your way at all times.
Absolutely. Kaguya's got the 236B and the 236C that she can answer that with. You're going to have to come up with a different strategy for this one.
Marathon going to respond, yeah. What's the game going to be? Not sure why Marathon left the lobby to
May have been a misclick.
Maybe, but we're back and we're going to have to figure some things out if we want to make our way to grand finals. That goes for both of them. Jump on into it. Divide.
Ooh, aggressive round start from both players there, but Kaguya is going to take it.
Right off the bat, hitting them with the Rekka. And a grid break too. Oh!
Marathon not letting it slow them down.
Once they get in, they are scrambling. But yeah, we see Marathon starting to use more of the puddle in response. May not be 100% working out, we'll have to see. Oh, tried to use it again. Gets caught.
There's that nasty corner loop.
Doesn't even need the meter to close it out. Gets to go into the next round with a full stick of butter. Oh, good shield. Yeah, okay. Even with the puddle, you have to like slowly make your way in. And Kaguya is more than content to back up and let you do that and let you hang yourself.
Absolutely.
Oh, all right, go really fast, go.
Ooh.
Even
Block
with the
the
hit,
mini
your turn
pass.
is secured.
Oh! Trying to use the chain shift, but was thrown out of it.
Go, little man, go, little man. It's hitting the overhead. I thought it was an overhead. I think only the charge one's the overhead, so whatever. Oh, and there's another adaptation on Blue Menace's part. As soon as you see the puddle, you gotta go hit it with a regular button. It's a real nice back and forth.
Ooh. Nice hit there.
Not letting you get the items
That
out.
could be, that is gonna do it. We are at 1-0.
Yeah, at this rate, could go ahead and take the next 2 rounds in this first of 3. I was about to say first of 5, best of 5. That's what I was thinking. It's up to Marathon
Insane.
to have a counter strategy here.
Nice grid break there. Continuing
Go
the
ahead and take
pressure.
it to the corner. We're gonna see some nades. Ooh, really late overhead.
Oh yeah, the grenade Oki loop. Here we go.
Gonna spin meter to go ahead and cinch it.
This is what Kaguya wants, to have you in the corner and be looping that grenade Oki.
Hey. Off the JC, that was a 5K. Wow. Oop. Some umbrella roots, though. Got a little something to say to that. But how does that really do anything at that range?
Nice BNP there from Kaguya.
Getting a little bit of corner carry.
Blue Menace really
Screen
showing
bump
good execution. Ooh, and a nice
Fields
DP answer there.
Kind of scary to be throwing out here. Oh, got caught. Stand Tekken. What are you doing? Oh, could have ended it with a meter spin there, but drops the combo. Mini Faust reaches from half a mile away. Wow.
Oh, this is getting close.
Gonna try and close it out here. I don't know if you have enough.
Ooh,
if the daily
that
scaling
might
is too
do
much.
it.
Gonna be performing a whole ritual praying to whatever gods or the dead that you need to close out the round. It's not gonna be enough.
Oh, not quite enough.
Oh, yeah, now they're just in a
Oh!
Western standoff, and Blue Menace, being the ones with the guns, is the one who is able to pull the trigger at the end of the
That's
day.
6-6C. We are now at 2-0 as we move into the third match.
Ooh. Blue Menace might be performing a big upset here. I was like really rooting for Marathon for a while here. I don't want to jinx it though. I don't want to say it's gone. Blue Menace has to finish at least one more round to cinch it.
This is under 9. Anything can happen, but Blue Menace showing quite a great showing here. Once again, getting that grenade Oki loop started. But Marathon answering
But
wonderfully
is it gonna
there.
maintain it? No. Back to the full screen game. Gonna have to find a way into 6C to anti-air Marathon here. This has been the name of the game. Hey, finds the coffin. All right, starting to see a little bit of adaptation. Getting only like into the range that is absolutely necessary.
Ooh, nice VO there. Good grenade Oki.
Yeah, still maintaining plus frames here with all of that meter.
Oh, and that throw is going to take a round.
Marathon juking him out with the puddle. Still has his head in the game. Oh, nice response with the bats. Oh. Gonna use that to get in. Oh, the movement. Oh, the air to airs.
Nice aerial chain shift there.
Yeah, with the JA, gonna get the combo and the meter to do what he wants with right there.
And the grenade
Okie.
Oh!
Huh? There's another one. We're looking at tried to match out, was expecting some kind of assault. Thought wrong.
I'm seeing Blue Menace hit with the grenade, and as they are falling, run up to hit with a move and continue with the combo. I did not know Kaguya could do that.
Oh, like that there was enough recovery on the grenade to be able to fall with a button.
To be able to run up, wait a second for them to fall, just like a little bit, like half a second, and then continue a combo from there. I did not know you could do that.
I see. Oh. Wait, that did not have the right low in hand for that puddle, I guess. Had like every other button.
Ooh.
But there it is. There's the 6-6 speed. That's the answer that we're looking for. Luminous onset point with these corner setups and assault JAs.
That grenade Oki loop,
right.
Very difficult to get out of once Kaguya had to start it. And Blue Menace taking the win 3-0.
Gonna head over to grand finals with just a real dominant showing. Wow, that like just had complete control of the game for like the majority of it, anyways.
Very nice, very nice.
Just throughout the spell, really calculated.
As we move into grand finals, we are going to get a rematch between Forsaken and Blue Menace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe that was tends to happen. Is like the winners finals gamers end up getting a little run back just throughout FGC history, you know.
Oh yeah.
It goes to show these are the cream of the crop. Even when one of them gets sent back down, they know how to get back up.
Absolutely.
So now we are facing the ultimate test. As soon as Forsaken gets in here, hello. Right on cue. Ladies and gentlemen, those in between, those without. This is UNI2BL Open Monthly Grand Finals. Gonna be able to start any second now, I'm pretty sure.
And what an exciting one it has been. It has been a great bracket, great top 8 tonight.
Yes. Okay. It's either one or the other. Come on.
All right, let's go.
There we go. Hey. Let's get it. Back. Yeah, I'm wondering if just Blue Menace going to be able to play his game or not. Going to be respectful, not immediately going to the full screen. It's actually gonna take advantage of Forsaken's respect here, or at least did with that initial throw. Forsaken finding his way out. All right, block on the 5C. Got pushed out.
Blocking and respecting that range Gordeau has, but not enough. Able to get in.
Yeah, Forsaken just playing it real chill. Letting Blue Menace hang themselves so they get that double yoink. His ADP, though, to the rescue. Gonna get a side swap. Over to 3D, get out. Return to neutral. Win cycle here, despite Blue Menace's attempts at the last second.
That claw move
Concentrate.
having more range than Blue Menace expected.
Resting nail, especially when you get Vorpal, is frankly ridiculous. I'm like he has so many other things. Why does he have that? That is like 3/4 of the screen. And it's a pretty good vertical hitbox.
It is. It covers a lot of space.
Gonna opt for corner carry here instead of a knockdown. Gonna go ahead and end cycle here. Lumina's gonna be able to wake up with a CS on the next knockdown here if need be. Gonna go ahead and spend it, secure his turn, and a whiff punish.
Nice hit with the 2C there. Going into the full combo ending with the steer.
But then, gets caught, stand second.
And
Next
another
hit
combo.
will kill.
And from here we can go into grenade Ogie.
Is another JA. Gonna try and secure it with the CVO. I'm curious. I'm all right. All right.
I think
don't
that'll
know.
do it.
I don't,
Not quite.
No. Nope. The spot dodge.
Oh, that was a beautiful spot dodge.
The 2C. Respects the Rekka. Forsaken still not biting on these round starts and is kind of allowing Blue Menace to get the advantage, but does seem to be making it back. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna block that 5C for sure. It's kind of trying to make his way out though. Little double yoink to secure the cycle for himself. Ooh. Hey! Good break to take the first game Forsaken.
It'll be
Had to
1-0.
kind of wriggle his way in slowly but surely, but does find his way in.
Both players putting up an excellent fight from the first second.
Oh yeah, the mortal slide. Get over here. Your projectiles mean nothing to me.
Very nice big combo.
Thing is, Forsaken's playing very calm and collected, and that may work out in his favor. Mostly because he is on winner's side. He has less chances to mess up.
He does
only has to win 2 more games with this.
Ooh.
He's definitely making a statement here with that. Was like almost a perfect there.
Ooh, nice 3D there. Ooh, but still hit afterwards.
Doesn't even want to be in the corner. Doesn't care if he gets hit, I don't think. Well, does care a little bit. Cares.
He is
a
fully
significant amount
aware
now.
Fully aware that if Kaguya gets you in the corner and gets that grenade Ogie started, it is tough to get out of it.
Good block on the overhead and escape, though.
He is not letting that happen.
Gonna get the cycle thanks to Blue Menace's CS here. Oh, and
Nice
gets a good
throw
throw
tech.
tech. Into the 6B as well. I would not have expected that either. Again, opting for corner carry. Seems to be content to sit here, especially with the cycle extending the range of his rusty nail even further.
Ooh, nicely done securing the second round. I'm noticing he's not dashing, he's not air dashing, he's walking forward very slow so that he can take his time and shield the projectiles Kaguya shoots out.
Right, and that extra shield is like the recipe that he has needed for success here. To get the Vorpal, get the Rusty Nail, get the Reaper into CS that he needs to be able to wriggle his way in. And yeah, there it is. Like you were talking.
Very slow walking. It's working perfectly.
Almost feels like watching a grappler.
A little bit.
He kind of is with these Sims.
Yep, there it is.
All right, now you got the corner. What are you gonna do with it, Mr. Forsaken? Gonna kind of give it up. Little gold throw here. Does block the
Nice
overhead.
backdash.
Does lose the cycle. Is gonna have to be very chill so far. Oh, the JA says otherwise.
Oh, found that gap.
Yeah,
Taking
the
2
drop
minutes for a
combo.
ride here.
Gonna cost him. Is going to secure the cycle by virtue.
Nice
Blue
throw
Menace
tech
having
once again.
CS.
Oh, that rusty nail.
To put Forsaken on set point.
Wow.
What a demonstration.
We're seeing very calm, calculated Gordeau play here.
Not even really going all out once he gets offense. He's just content to let Blue Menace kind of hang himself here.
He's found the formula
conversion
that works. He's found how to counter not just Kaguya, but Blue Menace's habits and the way that Blue plays.
Yeah, with the way he likes to play neutral and mash out. And kind of, all right, 3Ds himself into the corner. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Blue Menace still has a chance here. Well, would have had the grenade Oki. Gets 3D for his troubles. Sent back to the corner. There's the grenade. And there it's going to pay off. Second trying to jump out or do something.
There's the steer ender. And then overhead hit, but not quite enough.
Yeah, what would have been a game closing.
Oh, no!
There's a round closer. Oh my goodness, no. Bet It All was like, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
I feel like it might have been a panic button.
That or a seeming disregard. Gotta take into account he has all the time in the world to still complete this. He can let Blue Menace win. Like, Blue Menace still has to win like 5-6 other games.
Absolutely.
Forsaken just has to win this one right here. But that does not mean that he is allowed to slack off here. Blue Menace starting to get these little stray hits.
Showing some real adaptation here.
Yeah, starting to peel the layers on Forsaken here, catching him stand teching. Oh, the unreactable. The JA. Oh, but now you have to watch out. Yeah, despite your concentration, Forsaken gonna win the cycle. Get that 5C in there.
Into the combo.
Oh, I'm like, my eyes are glued to the grid right now because every little thing could lead to a different interaction.
Uh-oh.
Like so.
That CVO.
Like so. On the very tail end.
This could be it.
That Vorpal was all Forsaken needed to secure this game with an IWEX.
There it is.
Could have ended it way sooner, but went for the extra flashy combo. Ugh.
Wow.
What a way to end the tournament as a whole. Holy crap, Forsaken.
I am speechless.
Standing ovation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amazing
Excellently
stuff.
done by Forsaken. Blue put up a hell of a fight. That was fantastic.
The entire way through. It was like, literally, so close. Just have, like it was down to like maybe have like 1 or 2 drop combos here.
Absolutely.
Like it was right there to taking that first game, and could have swung it the whole rest of the way through. But that is not the reality that we live in.
No, instead, we once again witness someone succumb to the Gordeau-verse.
The Gordeau-verse. It's a canon event.
You cannot escape it.
In this reality, one of the last interactions, one thing that stuck out to me that I wasn't able to comment on as it was happening, was that right before getting hit, I forget, Forsaken won the cycle and then got hit and was able to hold on to it just long enough to get the mash out into the CVO. The CVO would not have been possible.
No,
had it not
absolutely
been
not.
For that one last second little neutral interaction that if it didn't go the way it did, would have swung the cycle into Blue's favor and let him CVO. Thus securing that combo and the game.
Just highlighting how important grid is in this game.
It is ridiculous the amount of just intricacy that goes into it. and how many decisions are involved at any given second. But anyways,
There's a
Can
pretty
we
good
get-
chance a Gordo would have won this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
statistically speaking, yeah.
You have to go through the Gord Gauntlet. Shout outs to Blue for honestly putting up a great show throughout the
Hell of a fight.
bracket.
Oh yeah, that big upset in my opinion, taking out Marathon, holding his own the entire way through.
Yeah, we do have Forsaken willing to do an interview. Just gotta wait for them to be ready for it. We'll drag them up when they join.
All right, good
Let's
stuff.
go. Woo. Also, I just want to say that like I'm used to brackets here going until like 10 in the evening for me. But no, that we shaved off an hour again. It was like
Yeah,
last
this is
week
a
and
quick
this week.
one.
Some just real games were just flying past.
Yeah, nice little quick one.
Pretty sure it helps, similar to last one that we didn't have too many technical difficulties. There were a handful, but they did not. But
It does help that we only had like one, maybe two.
Yeah. And the ones that were there, they weren't like, oh, someone is like stuck or DQ'd. It was just like everybody had to report, and then they report, and they're like, all right, cool.
All right, we're gonna drag the man up himself.
All right.
Get him in here. Ayo.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello and congratulations.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on the first place. How does it feel?
Honestly, I'm hyped. I was,
Let's
I
go.
was
Let's
pretty
go.
nervous, but I pulled it off somehow.
Do we have so many talented Gordo players?
Oh yeah, I have
Oh, yeah,
plenty of
it-
people to look up to.
Okay,
crazy.
we're adding you to the list. Congrats on the open first place. You get a few roles
Gold
from
star.
this. You get certified gamer. You're banned from downplaying.
All right.
Yeah, no more downplaying.
You
We
can no
can't
longer-
downplay Gord.
All right.
Can no longer say Gord is mid.
I know that was a big joke for Gordons, but yeah, I guess I'm banned.
Say goodbye.
Tell us a little bit about the bracket run. Anything
Let's
to know?
see. The first few matches I had were a lot of like ogres. I think like the first two matches I had were ogre mains.
There
Um,
were a few ogres, huh?
Yeah, so I was like, all right, ogre won, and then another one came, and I was like, all right, it's ogre season. I have some. Luckily, I have a friend of mine, Matchroom. He uses ogre, so I've had plenty of practice against the matchup, so I was able to pull through.
Okay. Nice.
Let me see. Who else? Oh, yep, all the gourds. There was quite a lot of gourds in this bracket. Yeah, so I didn't get to fight Suzuka. I didn't get to fight Wade, but I did fight Salamander, and he was giving me a run for my money.
Yeah, there
that
was some
was-
interesting
that
stuff
was
that you were
tight.
doing in comparison to the other Gords, I think. The interesting like JA stuff you were doing.
Oh,
I thought that kind of gave you a little bit of an edge.
Oh yeah.
oh my, what is that move? Like the flying cycle, or?
No, it was like assault JA into, like it whiffed into a throw. I think.
You were using like JA in combos, and like you were doing like JA whiff.
Oh, yes. Oh yeah. That's a little Forsaken special.
Yeah, and then you had the couple.
Okay.
You were getting a surprising amount of mileage out of like Wake Up 6B, which I did not expect. It was like
yeah.
Wake Up 6B, like Tech Throw 6B. I don't know if people just weren't ready for you to slam 6B immediately.
Oh, I think you mean his 2C, where like I know which move you mean, but yeah, a lot of people don't see it coming. And that's like my get off of me move. Like, I love using that on defense.
Fascinating. Because like you would think, because it's like slow, that it wouldn't be a mashup, but it's like they don't expect it.
It's amazing. Like, it took like a while for me to figure that out.
Seems like a good option if they're like just kind of holding down back in response to you waking up or taking your turn back.
Oh yeah, sure it is. In fact, I rely on that move like a bit too much, but like sometimes I whip it, or sometimes I mess it up, and I can get caught lacking. But I mean, it's just a very good, reliable tool, so I can't help it.
Ready to go. So how was like the rest of the journey? So like started out with Ogre.
Oh yep, started out with the Ogres.
Mirrors.
Yep. Let me see. There is the Nanase and Uzuki. Nanase is my second main, so I was like surprised by a lot of the stuff. Nanase. What was his name?
MrMixtape.
Yeah, I was surprised by a lot of stuff that Mixtape did. There's a lot that I could actually learn from Mixtape. But yeah, I was just honestly like, wow, like I need to be doing this when I use Nanase.
Well, that's cool. Like, what would be an example of that as someone who also plays Nanase? I would like to know.
Let me see. Well, his corner mix, like everyone does the everyone likes doing the fireball in the corner Oki. We're like yeah, there's that. But let me think of something that split out. Well, he was just so good with Nanase's pressure. Like, my pressure isn't really I mean, my pressure is like okay with Nanase, but like nothing like Mixtapes. I don't know, like he did a few tricks with his 214B and then into B, or at least 214X. He was like mixing
yeah,
up
just the dive in general.
Yeah, the dive. He caught me with that a few times. It's still kind of like disorienting because it's like I'm like, oh, I'm holding up, like I see it coming, but it's just, you know, you still get caught by it. So
Oh, just because like you can vary the timing of it so much. Yeah. Oh, I see how that can be like weird.
And like I've also seen Nanase's, like sometimes they wouldn't even do the dive, like they just let their 214 rip and then just grab me. And
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember something that I didn't do enough when I play Nanase is I don't utilize her 2-2 B enough as Oki. I saw what Mixtape was doing with that, and I was like, wow,
Same.
I could be using that more.
Yeah, because like it covers some of the knockdowns that would otherwise be kind of awkward with just the space it covers behind. Yeah, I can see it. I need to learn from that too. Anyways.
Well, congrats again on the first. That makes it two Gordeaus that have gotten invites to the Invitational at the end of the season. You're our second. We have you and Lance so far with the auto invites.
Oh yeah, Lance.
I'm telling you, it's the Gordeauverse.
Lance is formidable.
It's the Gordeauverse, and TJ won the last Invitational, of course. He's our first two-timer.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
We'll see if he pulls up for any of these events coming up next month. We just have 1 month away until we get to the point where we start thinking about like who's gonna be playing. So
he has been. I haven't seen him in much of the brackets lately, so perhaps.
Yeah, he could just pull up whenever and just honestly.
He's given us a chance, to be honest.
Yeah, he's giving the rest of the field a chance.
He's got his ticket. He's just sitting back and watching.
Oh yeah. Also, I saw Art in the stream. That was pretty great.
Oh yeah,
Giving
Huh?
commentary.
that's got to be a pretty proud moment having Art watching you take first place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Any shout outs?
Let's see. I have 4 shoutouts.
Got these
These are
prepared.
guys that I play with a lot. First one is Majula. He's a Kuon and Orie main. He also plays Hyde, but me and him play a lot, and I get a lot of matchup experience with Kuon because of him. Me and him also go to locals a lot, and he drives me to my locals, so shout out to Majula. The other person, Windfall, Izumi main. He plays like all sorts of characters. Like he's even played Uzuki. Yeah, he's played Uzuki, Wagner, Izumi. Like he's played a lot of people, so I got a lot of matchup experience from that. Also, he's my cousin, so yeah. Let me see. Matchroom, Ogre player. He's why I can handle Ogre the way I do. And then, who am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Draco Balaram. He plays Yuzu and Waldstein. He plays Yuzu, Waldstein, and Batista. But me and him play a bit. We also play Guilty Gear a bit. But these 4 people, they play with me a lot, so I appreciate them.
It's awesome that you have like consistent local friends.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
having
I'm
people
glad.
to play with definitely helps.
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
just remembered. I forgot to shout out my local Sunday night Slugfest. Without them, like I wouldn't be here today.
What region
Wow.
is it?
Let's see. It's northeast, near New England, Mass.
Okay.
Said Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And what was
There
the
you
name
go.
of the local again?
Sunday night Slugfest.
Hey, if you're watching and you're in the Massachusetts area, check it out.
Get on it.
Sounds like a pretty good time.
Last little side note: why is the Yuzu to Wald pipeline real?
Oh, I wasn't aware. of that.
I
It's just
I
weird that
picked
it
up on
happened
that.
twice.
It happens. I think this is the 3rd I've heard of it. I know it's like Edia, it's the big one. Your friend, and there's one other I'm forgetting.
I'd have to ask him. I didn't even know like that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know
It
if
may
it's
not
really
be,
a
but
thing.
I'm like,
I just know of 2 now.
it may not be, but yeah, I'm just like that. This is now.
2 characters
may
that are
become a
like
thing
nothing
now.
alike.
Yeah, they're like pretty unique characters. Like, they're literally nothing alike, as you said. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it. Anything else?
Besides that, I'd like to thank all the TOs. Thank you guys for hosting this. I thank all the players who played in this bracket. I had lots of fun. Just keep on going and grinding. Practice makes perfection, never perfect. And yeah.
I'm happy you had a good time. These events are always the highlight of my month, so. And I'm very glad that we have really good staff for UNI2BL that enables us to run multiple stuff each month.
Yeah, y'all guys are amazing. Shout out to the staff.
Aw.
Gaspit, Angel Neko, any shout outs for you guys? Promotions?
Well, aside from my YouTube channel, not really, and I can promote that on my own time.
No, it's all good.
I got the Uni2 character overview series, just a little giving y'all a once over of what everyone does. It's about an hour and a half long. It'll be probably what pops up when you search for UNI2 character overview.
If you
And
search that or just
I'm gonna be-
Gaspit Farmly on YouTube, right?
Yeah, that'd probably be quicker or easier to remember. And that's like the main thing that I have out now. I'm currently working on videos relating to Strive, and I want to focus on Guilty Gear and Uni specifically for a little while.
Looking forward to more videos.
Heck yeah.
And Angel Neko, how about yourself?
For me, there is also my YouTube channel. It's really all I've got. Angel Neko, or the tag is at Angel Neko My7. I do music every other week on Tuesdays. I put out a new track or a new cover. It changes every week. And then I also do, on Fridays, I do Let's Plays. I think right now the most recent one I've got out is a Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke that I started.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm a sucker for Gen 1 through 3 Nuzlocke.
I do. Gen 3 is my favorite. Gen 1 and 2 are close seconds.
Kind of unrelated. I don't
Okay.
know if we had this conversation. We might have. Have you checked out a game called Aethermancer?
I don't think so. I don't remember you mentioning it.
Okay, it's
Neither
basically
have
it's basically Pokemon but made into a roguelike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it scratches a
Having
lot of the
just
same
Googled
itches
it.
as Nuzlocke.
Having just Googled it now, the art style is pretty interesting. It does feel very roguelike-y in just its presentation.
Yeah, maybe after this I'll boot up the game and just show you it a little bit. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
But besides that, like I said before, we have another month of events coming up. Next May we have Combo Breaker at the end of the month, so that's probably gonna keep us from running an event for that week. But we should have events for next month up soon. I'm gonna get with the rest of the TOs to figure out dates and stuff, and I'll make an announcement, let people know when stuff is happening. And yeah, if you're going to Combo Breaker, let us know in the Combo Breaker thread in the Discord. We're arranging a big meetup. We're going to be doing our UNI2X MBAC King of the Hill event there. If you're participating and you win, you basically get a free leverless controller from XVIIBlades with custom art, which is sick.
Yeah.
And
Art having been done, I don't know. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Yeah, art is by
like-
Adea. It's really cool. It's in
Yeah.
the pins of the UNI2X MBAC channel, so
I always shout them out whenever I can because they do all the graphic design for the rest of this community. They're great. That's it.
yep. And yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for attending and watching. Gaspit, Angel Neko, thank you for holding it down on comms.
Of course. And
problem.
don't forget, play Uni.
Yeah, of course. Play Uni.
Play
Or
the game.
your other 5 fighting games that you've signed up for Combo Breaker and haven't practiced enough, like me.
True. Yeah.
Play fighting games. Have fun.
Hydrate or
Make
digrade.
friends. And yeah, we'll catch y'all
Have
next
fun.
time. Peace.
Good night.
Bye-bye.